Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them.
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the Teach Them YouTube show. Intellectual, yet stimulating. Fair, frank, and factual. This is Extra Class, streaming to the world and beyond.
You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 297. I trust that everybody who is in the hearing of my voice, you along with your family, are healthy. For all the people who are hearing my voice, I trust that, again, you are healthy. For the people who are at work on this Friday evening, I trust that your shift will end soon. You will get a chance to be home with your friends, your family, I suppose who you live with in very short order. For the people on the road, please be careful. Get home safely. For the people who are at home, ready for us to teach about some things we have to jam down. Jamrock, Jamaica land we love. Land of Food and Water, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Vibes Cartel, Bujubantan, Shelley and Fraser Price, Lane, Thompson, Portia, Simsimila, Lisa, and some more people, Tommy Lee, Laden, them people there, peeps, big up on yourself. Good night. We there, Mama and Papa, you know, the thing got, we soon circle.
Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them. You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel. Hey, yo, yellow. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button. Hey, yo, we always up to something. Teach them. Hey, yo, yellow. Send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them. Right here. Warlord representing.
Yeah, peace, we there. Manners and respect. You know the thing. For the people who in the WhatsApp group for the channel, wanna share the stream. If you're not sharing there, you're not share. I don't even know if you're sharing there. You understand? I just Alright. Yeah, peace. As I said, we're there. Oh, yeah, man. Wanna share it already. Wanna big up on yourself. Wanna a boss. You see? We're there. Come for a little reason about some things. Jaja. A week in Jamaica is a long time, innit? I did not stream on Sunday evening. And normally when I not stream on Sunday, like me have a million things to talk about the next Friday. I'm not sure about it tonight, so I'm just come with a reason about a few things. And then I go to bed. Queen Fatima, good night. See, in Unlimited TV, a lot of people in the building, big up on yourself. If you're here for the first time, well forward to the building, well forward to the family. If you're a new subscriber, appreciate the support. Appreciate you becoming a part of the family. Welcome. If you're there from them time till now and not subscribe yet, then I will send you. Fix up yourself, man. Figure out what you do. You know, see 2020 soon done. Do what you up to. You understand? But you know a thing of peace. You know I appreciate everyone. You understand? A heart of love and big up on yourself. For the people them who there day in, day out, you know, I appreciate the one them. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Talk about some little things look on, but now we have some business to take care of. The COVID situation, I don't even know which part of it. I think there were 4 deaths over the last 24 hours. I don't even want to lie. You understand? Like, sometimes I just not bother with it. You understand? So it's just hard to keep up with it some of the time. Like, believe it to get involved, because it's rough out there in a John shop. You understand? So I don't even know. I'm not even if I go find an update I know still. But it thing rough out there. You understand? I say it rough out there. It tough out there. As Chuck Fender once said. So I'm going to change over and see if we can talk about some things on the side, upon the level here. Yeah, man. Hey, Sean. Sean, big up yourself. It's good to see you. Me Sean W. Me nah nothing more to say. You understand? Yeah, man. Heart of love. Yeah. As me as a piece, so the people I'm going to shout out in the comments, all of the moderators, them want to big up on themselves, you know. You understand? You know, if somebody not behave themselves, just take a blue span and bust them fired. Christopher Daly, a long time I don't see man like you, brother. You like you did the Antarctica vacation. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, give thanks still. Hope you and the family good. 3-pack, what you deal with? See if you big up them for look more. You know what I think. Them something there. Need not records. Blessings in the family. The Royal General. You know, me see the General commenting at the stream, in the chat earlier. Him good as a somewhere a cocking ears and a listen what go on, man. General, big up yourself, you know. But he's doing better. You understand? We reach up from time to time. Regular recently too. You understand? And him a forward run and things. Shiny Designs, where you deal with? Miss Angie, what go on? Him a forward background. For the people who don't know, he would have lost his wife. Well, he lost his wife. Because people say, teacher, you always say, would have. Alright, fine. He lost his wife recently. And he's still treating with everything that comes around as a result of that and thing. But he's, you know what I mean, he's in a better place emotionally, mentally, you know what I mean, and him comment every now and then on the video them and thing. Him watch the video them and him just probably, you know what I mean, but yeah man, himself a big up on a nice self like. See? Blessings Christopher, I see a word. So you know peeps, there is a situation where Westmoreland apparently has become ground zero for the coronavirus pandemic in Jamaica. And the picture, as far as I can tell, is not looking good out in Westmoreland. As a matter of fact, new curfew new curfew restrictions were issued for Westmoreland until the 31st of December, I think. But the curfew is supposed to start at 7 p.m. nightly. You know, the national curfew is kind of a little bit different now, and I will look at things. So I don't know. You know, set good down a west there. You understand? So the people them, just be careful. For the people them we still keep a secret party them, need to stop. For the people them we come from foreign and still a screech out and now serve them quarantine and our keep party. Top. You know, I me interview an artist sometime last week, I think. Zane? And that man was in the island for 16 days before me interview him. Because him just have to go serve in quarantine time. You understand? And him understand the thing. And you see him? And we all a reason. Now, you have people still coming here, still a screech out, go party, still a keep 9 nights on some part, still one mass gathering a funeral. I understand, you know, but at the end of the day still, it you know, wise. You understand what I say? It don't wise. And many times it's not you are going to die, you know. It's your parents and your grandparents and the people around you who have underlying conditions or pre-morbid conditions. Pre-comorbidities. Yeah? Or something like that. Then I'm kind of half it to that. I don't know. Yeah, but big up on yourself. If you come a yard, you don't know a thing, you do what you have to do before you take on the streets. I know what that come. You understand? Can't do without someone this Christmas, you know. Yeah, man. And come here and come behave for yourself, man. Sure. For the people that want to still run up and down and keep some party, run some part, run some place and run up and down from police and lick down police with stone. Dan Mas, welcome to the channel, my friend. Careful. Top. You understand? We're not going to lick you wrong police one night time. We don't want that. King Shango, blessings. Yeah, man. So, that are the COVID situation piece. As I'm saying, off of the top of my head, I can't tell you exactly where the situation is at this point in time. Sometimes you just need a break. You understand? And them something there. So, you know things set up. And thing. Why this not open yet? See, me I try open my document with my notes them for your stream and it not work. You know, she said, why am I tell her? But alright, it work me I know. We're not about to cuss it. So now no peace, I could talk about something. So as a whole heap of things are going on, I think, you know. Yeah. A search is now on for a man who ran from cops, leaving guns behind. The man barefoot, the man run left in shoes. I mean, let's see what I go on. So 2 illegal firearms were seized in Bickerseth, St. James, But on last Friday that you know, and this a Friday, I told me stream Sunday gun. We still talk about it because the police have find 2 more guns. We give thanks. So reports had that about 12:30 p.m. a team of officers was in the area conducting operations as part of the Jamaica Constabulary Force's operational surge for the Christmas season. The team reportedly saw a man running away. The police chased him. However, he escaped, dropping a bag as he fled. The bag was retrieved, searched, and 2 9mm pistols with the serial numbers erased and a magazine containing 5 9mm rounds were found. I hope them dust the bag there and them gun there for fingerprints and have them in the database for like when needs come around, then run it. And if them find one man like and they match, then charge him for them to gun it. Because I'm tired of foolishness. Zin, and then I wonder, just like oh the soldier and police them run on one part, so one youth where they step out and step back in and them circle him and one elder police officer run them out and yard and then sitting there. I saw them shouldn't see this one there run and left him too because it don't matter. Make him run go on with the gun them to kill some more people around so. I don't know what we want as a people. You understand me? I say big up to the police them. Zane who continue to put in some good work about you. You understand? The police them when you crook, we don't rate in our book. But the police them when out in the streets, you understand? Day in, day out, I try to make this nation a better place. You no big up on yourself. Me I want no good. You understand me? I say we know a thing rough out there. As a matter of fact, we know all around of a place. We know a real youths. Yeah man. Yes, Rasta. Ricardo Casserly, blessings. Think of the first time I see the name for the first time. Yeah, circle the ends. Big up yourself. I appreciate the support. Orchestra, I did a video on this. Like, me just find it amusing. Like, the whole name thing and yes, and orchestra now playing in jail after gunfight. Jail Lion, so I go on you. Some man was arrested and charged following the reported seizure of a .380 pistol and 13 rounds of ammunition during a joint police military operation in Oxford Mall, downtown Kingston on Monday the 14th of December. So the accused, 25-year-old Siobhan Yuan, otherwise called Orchestra, of Henley Road, Kingston 11. So reports had at about 12:30 p.m. Law enforcers were on operation in downtown Kingston when Yuan was accosted and searched and the weapon was reportedly found. He was subsequently taken into custody and later charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and the date for his appearance in court is yet to be finalized. So that's a more going off our street. A 3 that so far. Biggs and Not Nice booked on gun assault charges in St. Catherine. Not nice. Lawmen from the St. Catherine South Police Division have arrested and charged 2 men with assault at common law and illegal possession of firearm following an incident in Central Village again, St. Catherine on Tuesday the 15th of December. So charged are 39-year-old Oswald Holcomb, I don't know. I never said that surname there before. I know it's on a bright, so I put it, I couldn't pronounce it. Then remember, so I can't hear on the cylinder, so I can't pronounce it all night. So I know I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to break it up in a letters and say teacher, so I said, you need to try. But Oswald Holcomb, that's how I pronounce it. You understand? I never said any name before. Otherwise called Biggs, and 29-year-old Sharton Balford, otherwise called Not Nice. Both are First Avenue in Central Village. So reports are that the now complainant was at home when his door was allegedly kicked in by Biggs. A big surname, rough. And Not Nice. Who pointed a firearm at him and threatened him. A report was subsequently made to the police. What them think that happened? Then the man must report that. After which both accused men were arrested. They were charged after a question and answer session with the police. A date for the appearance in court is still being finalized. You see? Teen allegedly caught masking gun in Negril, Westmoreland. So a 17-year-old male of Sheffield in Negril, Westmoreland has been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition following an incident on Dawes Lane. Dawes what? In Sheffield on Wednesday, the 9th of December. It's been a while, but we just get round to it. So reports from the Negril police are at about 9:40 p.m. A joint police military team was patrolling in the area when they observed a bar with patrons. You understand? While approaching the bar, members of the team reportedly observed the now accused man placing an item underneath a section of the bar counter. The item was retrieved by the law enforcers and was found to be a H2000 semi-automatic pistol, which was fitted with a magazine containing 9mm rounds. The teen was arrested and subsequently charged by the police. A date for his appearance in court is being finalized. So the police say you shouldn't go in a bar because they're not on a search warrant. But just ask, because you know more time we say some things on social media, we make some statements and like we don't really think about it. So the police say you shouldn't go get a search warrant and come back if you find a gun here, because them not on a right to police the country. You understand? Alright. Big up on yourself. I'm still a talk in reference to that video that we are circulate where the retired policeman and the young police officer and the soldier man them. Where retired man exalt himself. But the Bible say, he that exalts himself shall be abased. Alright, something like that. You know, one part in the Bible says so. Thinking where that? Either Matthew or Luke. Then me don't want to tell a lie about Matthew or Luke. But one of them did say. One of them place there. Yeah, man. You see? So, yes. Quick police action nets murder suspect and gun. Miss Shirley Morrison, good night. Hey, Janelle, how are you? Nix, big up yourself, you know. J Experience, blessings. Frenzy, you understand? Give thanks. Tony and Burrell, all of the people in the building. Waggler 05. Yeah. Miss Alcine, how are you? Alright, but big up some more people. Look more. Sizzler Fan, big up yourself. So, quick action from the Hunts Bay police in St. Andrew led to the apprehension of a murder suspect in the parish on Wednesday. 36-year-old Venico Hines, otherwise called Cisco, of Cashew Ridge, Kingston 8, was shot dead by unknown assailants while walking along Woodpecker Avenue in St. Andrew about 12:15 p.m. You have miggle there that in the sun over your head, you know, you have your shadow like right in front of you. You understand? Reports are that a motor car was driven up to Hines and the gunman exited the vehicle and opened fire, hitting him. The police were summoned and he was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Now about 2:55 p.m., so just 2 hours and about 2.5 hours later, the same day, law enforcers received information from the Police Emergency Communication Center that the vehicle in question was seen on Maho Drive in St. Andrew. Big up Jamaica Eye. You know, I see from over there, like, you know, washing the face. On the arrival of the police, 2 men were seen, one of whom reportedly pulled a firearm and opened fire at the law enforcers. So the police responded and one of the assailants was shot and injured. He was taken to hospital where he was admitted under police guard. The other suspect escaped. So a Taurus 9mm pistol with 5 rounds of ammunition was seized during the incident. So the matter has been reported to the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM, and the Inspectorate of the Professional Standards and Oversight Bureau, IPROB. Big up to the police again. If I saw a thing go, you know a star. See? I see a little thing yesterday where some shooting go on around a Azan, a crossroad there. Some soldier, not uniformed, apparently, some somebody have a thing and gun bust on them something there. Man shot in parking row. That should be raw though, I suppose. Yeah. It was a somber mood on Thursday at Azan Supercenter in Crossroads, St. Andrew, after an attendant was shot, reportedly by an off-duty soldier, as after he advised the army man that he could not park in an area. Kamal Azan, general manager, said that the staff member was shot while doing his job. An argument ensued and the JDF man came out and shot him, Azan said. Chaja. The shooting is said to have taken place in full view of another member of the security forces who was going about their private business. Azan said that his employee was in surgery and they are hoping for the best. This was yesterday. I don't know his condition or Tall Boss Records, big up yourself, or anything related to the situation. Today, this article was from yesterday. He was very unstable. He has lost a lot of blood, and if he makes it through, he will be in ICU for a while, he said. So a vendor who saw the commotion in the aftermath of the shooting said the explosions alerted her to what was taking place. I just heard the shots, and when I looked around, I saw the crowd and I saw the person on the ground, she said. So when contacted, Major Basil Jarrett, Civil Military Cooperation and Media Officer of the JCF, declined comment because he was on leave. He referred the news team to the communication unit, but calls to that office were not answered up to press time. That was yesterday. You understand? So the Independent Commission of Investigation said that it had not received any report of the incident up to yesterday, I suppose. And generally, if it's an off-duty soldier, Indicom would not be investigating the incident. The public relations officer said the police who confirmed the report said investigations were ongoing. Now, working on the premise of the article, Zane, working on the premise of the article and the information presented in the article, because we have not heard the soldier's side of the situation. If the incident unfolded as is outlined in the article, then Jaja, if you go somewhere and the man will work there so you can't park there, why would that then lead to somebody getting shot? Reggae Sean, blessings. You understand what I say? Like, everybody is too big to take instructions these days. Everybody's ego is too big to back down and step back. Everybody is too big to listen to next man's opinion. Everybody is too big to accept somebody disagreeing with them. Jaja, he's dead. Miss Carr say he died. Oh, hold on. So Tony W said Dillian Simpson said he died today. Jaja, yeah? When I see that nowhere around at them part here. Oh, he died. Whoa. I don't know. I don't know. You see, again, we go back to the military and indiscipline. Zane. We go back to, and then no, you see, I could bring up one little thing now. Because I'm going to play devil's advocate here so I look a while. I have been seeing and hearing in recent times FLA this and FLA that and FLA whatnot. Oh, Nationwide News said that. Blessings, Simpson. Sir Simpson. Nationwide. I'm saying I can enjoy them up over here. So. And FLA now give no body no gun and FLA this and FLA that. Good night, Empress Cookie Mama. How you doing? Zane? And FLA been a give some people some gun and some people out here do some crap with some gun, see me. So what the FLA if you do? And if FLA never give a soldier the gun, you then hear so the FLA this and the FLA corrupt and all of them something there. Zane? Nationwide. So we can find it. What I mean I tell you? Oh, you have people that go as far these days as I say, a FLA make someone end up with license gun, with illegal gun. Because they now give them the license gun, so FLA make the man them a get illegal gun. And I say, we're not sensible about it. Eh? Oh, FLA if it make you get illegal gun. If you will get illegal gun, Rasta. FLA say based on them policies and program, you will not forget no gun. Then what you want FLA to do? Eh? You understand? I probably upon them Twitter. Alright, I'm going to check over Twitter because it's interesting to see that development. Yeah. It is very unfortunate that the situation escalated the way it did. It is very sad that somebody has lost their lives based on what the viewers are saying. Why me I move like me can't use my phone? So then, that FLA thing, 2 body parts. The police say they have prevented over 300 murders. And when they do that, an employee of the Crossroad branch of Azan Super Center in the corporate area died. Oh, see it here. Big up yourself, Sarah Simpson. You know what going on in our streets. The TR show blessings. So, an employee of the Crossroads branch, well, the same employee we are talking about. So the member was shot yesterday. Apparently they died today. So according to Azan's chief executive officer, Milad Azan, he wants justice for the killing of Courtney Minto, who he calls a family friend. Jaja. So yesterday a JDF soldier turned himself into the police. After a shooting incident with a park attendant at the Azan Super Center in Crossroads. So the man got given Christmas and in freedom. Mr. Azan says his employee was killed for doing his job.
From what I am told, that the young man, Mr. Courtney Minto, who's been around me for over 35 years, escorted a gentleman across Hope Road out of the Regal parking lot, a blind man. And on his return, and this car right at the entrance to enter the plaza, there was this car that parked, and the man was parked, and he tapped the, not the front of the car like I would normally do, and say, listen, you can't park there. And the man put out his voice with some explicit and tell him bad words about, if you ever knock my car again, what I'm going to do to you.
Mr. Azan is alleging that the soldier pulled his firearm and chased Mr. Minto before shooting him twice. He run him down.
Man, he not the car and said, man, you can't park here, move your car, and don't tell me don't say bad word because I can tell you bad word, and bad words were thrown. The man came out of the car with his gun. The fella moved from where he was and go on the other side of a car that was about turning in, which happens to be a superintendent of police that was in that car. So there was a car between Mr. Minto and the shooter, rather. Let me use the word shooter. And he stretched across the bonnet of the car while the fellow was on the other side and shoot him 2 times.
The Azan Super Center CEO says Mr. Minto is like a family to him.
I mean, it's 35 years, 30 odd years this young man is with me, and everybody know him. His children call me Grandpa. They grew up with my grandchildren. I have schooled all of his children. I take care of his blind brother. He's not just an ordinary, common, dirty little boy. Even though he come from a poor home, he has more manners and respect than what John can read about. And you come and kill him, son? It's like you're killing me, man.
And he says he hopes Mr. Minto's loved ones get justice.
He was in custody up to last night, and I only hope that he will be there to be charged with murder as far as I'm concerned. I only hope that they don't have, any untidiness going on in this case. His son only came in from another bay to me because someone had to come in today. But I will go and identify the body. I can't have this 18-year-old boy go and identify his dad. No.
Jamaica Terati, isn't it? Yeah. So apparently, there was a police personnel who was off duty still, who was in the vicinity of the incident, of where the incident took place, because apparently, based on how Mr. Azan described the incident, it would appear that the park attendant was on one side of the policeman's vehicle and the soldier was on the other side. John Star. Well, we're on this, because we're still up on Nationwide, so might as well just read this. The JSAF is investigating separate incidents where body parts were discovered. So 2 human body parts were found at separate locations across the corporate area today, Friday. So senior communications strategist in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, Dennis Brooks, says the body parts were found in Red Hills and Almond Town.
Earlier this morning, sometime about 7 o'clock or just after 7 o'clock, a leg of a human was found along the roadway, along Red Hills Road in the St. Andrew North Division. Shortly thereafter, we had a report of a human hand which was discovered on a veranda in the Almond Town community. That was reported to us just before 10 o'clock. A witness said that it was just discovered in the morning.
Mr. Brooks says the police are yet to determine if the body parts belong to the same person.
That is all the information that we have at this time. Of course, it is.
Oh, what may I do here, sir? I'm going to play about this.
DNA of the body part. That is all the information that we have at this time. Of course, it is far too soon for us to draw any conclusions about the DNA of the body part, much less to draw conclusively a determination of whether or not they belong to the same body. When we have more information, we will definitely share it with the public. This is an ongoing investigation.
Boy. Farming youth official, big up yourself. Yo, you know the soil on the farm, broski. And when we are come show the people them the farm, people them know say, yo, we have young youths out there still are putting in the work and still while the sweat of them, bro, them I eat bread. Big up yourself, fam. Boy, I saw the video clip of the foot that was found. You know, people send me all sorts of things. Boy. As I said, Mr. Brooks said he does not know. They don't know. I said if the body parts are from the same body. What type of message is being sent. Who is sending that message. I don't know. Like the incident now, Klein and we got to talk about soon, is it? Alright, farming you. I say a word, broski. We met the link. And peeps, for the people that may look some nice grown provision, organically cultivated for your Christmas or for any time, link up farming youth official on Instagram. Zane, them man they out in the fields, young youth. Zane, I put food on him table and put food on Jamaica table. Him not sit down and depend on nobody. Him not rob nobody. The man out there, I put in the work. You understand? So, you know, you can support the youth. So, them man, the way I ship the things them can go. Them man, the thing global. So, you link him up on Instagram, on Facebook, that is, and them something there. Teach, there was gunshots last night on Red Hills Road. And one on 100 lane. Blessings, Empress. Win some. Jaja. Yeah, man. Killy. Give thanks. And I love your name. From a brother to our next brother, you probably want looking at our next name. You understand what I mean? Lifey. You understand? Yeah, man. Something, I don't know. But Killy. I have always said that we need to be careful of the names that we answer to. As they sometimes subconsciously or consciously influence our thought process. That's just me speaking to a brother. So killy, when you're looking at that killy something there, I don't know about it. You understand? Yeah, man, they say you can try hearty or something. I don't know, but looking at it. Yeah, man. Yeah, and as me as a peeps, like there's just so much blood, there's just so much hatred, there's so much madness, so much heartlessness in this country that it is just overwhelming. Like I got pictures and videos from the Effortville massacre that took place. And I say, you know, me not do that video here. See, you know which video I do today? The video about the government being sued about Java Mountain. Me tired of it killing. Me tired of it. Like, I've had enough, man. And yo, me see one article look where the police and say them prevent children hard murder. Me I go read it because I'm interested to find out how them do that. Yeah, I didn't know. You understand? I mean, I say, boy. Before we reach a Clarendon situation, though, we have something. I could go down on my parish there because the Garden parish has become a jungle parish. Forest, woodland. I don't even know. Like, I am so over it. I am. The only reason why I do those type of videos any at all anymore is because I know some people out there, Zane, especially in the diaspora, who wants to know what is happening. I mean, no, even though you have other people who do them video, some people are really into it if I not teach them do it. It's just a reality. And this is not me being, you know what I mean? It's just a thing. You have some people who them now watch one particular video or watch a video related to a particular topic if I don't mean upload it. I just saw a thing set up. You understand? Teach the 6-year-old boy from Clarendon that went missing and they found him dead the next day. The police still don't find who did it. Marriott, is a question or is a statement? I'm not sure. You see it? I have been doing this from 2016 and the amount of murders videos I do, like it has been draining emotionally. It has been, me tired of it, man. You understand? So sometimes I even bother look upon them video there. Like, I don't know it, brother. I don't know. And the thirst for blood apparently is insatiable. It cannot be satisfied. The man them just want blood. Man a kill. Most of the man them will kill some man. When they are found guilty and sentenced, they sit down and reason with the man them and find out what the man them kill a next man for. 99% of the time, and something where the man them could sit down and talk about it. And something where the man them rebellious boutique. Nah, man, relax, man. Calm down, Empress. All Chronic Law did was just post a thing on him page because him find wisdom in it. Him actually tag me. So, but good with that. And even if him never tag me, I'm still good with that. Big up Chronic Law. Law boss. Big up yourself. See, in rebellious boutique, calm down, Empress. Everything good, man. You understand? Look how you look on the thing. It means that teach them words is reaching to some other people now. Even though I not input it to them, you have some other people out there now where I see the wisdom. Zine? And I teach them wisdom. Everything good, man. Yeah, man. I hope Chronic Law post some other things in the future too. Give thanks. You understand? I'm good with that. Did you see my post on IG about it? I don't want to upset about that. Calm. I want to stay. I will grow now. Then it's all aggressive, sir. Then, calm down, man. Calm down. You understand? It is good to see an entertainer with the reach and influence of Chronic Law seeing something that I posted and finding wisdom in it and sharing it with him people them. Mark him could have said, this was done by X, but him simple say, him tag me and say, teach them #facts. Me good with that. Then behave, man, calm down, man. Easy. You understand? Nah, man, me good, man. All F Chronic Law never did tag me. Me then good same way. You understand? Me no issue with that. Oh, okay, Marriott. Me get what you say, brother. So the ladies there, no, relax. No, breathe. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale. Breathe in slowly. Exhale. Everything is better now. No, calm down, man. No, calm down. Yo, Me love for the still. Me love for them. No, everything good, man. Like somebody tagged me, apparently when he posted it, him tagged me, but me never listen that notification because I was doing something, I think. But then I think some daydream, some people them, I think them post it, and two some of my viewers them in I mix up and them over daydream like them see it and them tag me. So I saw me see it. And then now people link me and I say, yo, teach them how the man do that on the ray. Me I say, no, calm down, man. So I just go cross him page and I actually see where him they tag me. You see, big up yourself, Chronicler. And the post that people are talking about, it is us. I also posted it in the YouTube community and on Twitter and on my WhatsApp and on my Instagram story. It was just and people, you see, let me just clear it up. Because, yo, Miss Rebellious Boutique, then it's who send you? Then, So it was that comment that I did, that I posted, and many persons were of the view that it was in relation to other YouTubers running with some things that was in the Jamil interview. It had nothing to do with that. It was just me sitting down and just looking at Jamaica and the state that we're in as a people and how enslaved we have become by social media and the need for validation and acceptance and in the pursuit of likes and views. And you have people out here and mash up them life for free. And destroy them life for free. You understand? And I just felt the need to, you know what I mean, verbalize my thoughts at the moment. And me just shut at one post. Zane, many people have shared it. Many people have. You see, the thing is that, you know, so the thing I work when there's a video creator, but even your words are go viral. We give thanks for that. So, I mean, Chronicler is just another vehicle to bring the word further. You understand what I say? So, you know what things set up. So, yeah, man, him tag me night, man. If you go look on him page, man, see him say, teach them. Oh, no, I see it. Teach them. Hashtag facts. So, big up Chronicler. And it says, social media is going to be the death of us. We are ensnared in the gossip cycle and enamored with negativity. There is just a constant desire to tear down, discredit, sully, and bicker. New episode daily in the pursuit of acceptance, validation, hype, views, and likes. Hashtag no love. Hashtag just eat. Hashtag teach them. Make sure the message I reach them and their friend. And the whole of them people there. Yeah, Rebellious. So I appreciate you looking out, my love. Rosie, me know so you don't play with people them type of way. And the people them will reach out to me long time. Everything good, man. And as I told somebody on Instagram tonight, it wouldn't even matter if him they tag me. It don't matter to me. You understand what I say? What matters to me is that him see a need for words like that to be shared with his viewers. And that is enough for me. You see me the pan? So you don't have to tag me. You don't have to say teach them. But my hashtag did still done in it. And then the thing that kind of do well by itself already. So people did see it. And think. When the artist posts, what the artist is do now is providing another vehicle for transport the message further. You understand me? I say, big up DJ. Give thanks. Uno calm down. Uno breathe. You understand? Alright. So that is that. Yo, Jaja. Me know no love on the teacher and then sitting there. We give thanks. You understand? But you know some things, just it have its purpose and its benefits. Sometimes you may not see it right up front, but it's all good, man. It's not like it's a book me write and the brother take you and sell it. This is just a little post, you know what I mean? And you share it with them people them. No, me say more people as I teach them and then come in. Some people don't know who he said. So then come look. You know what I mean? Everything good. La boss, big up yourself. Right now, our social media still, we need to go up on a hillside. We're not bad enough to talk to because the place is rough. Alright, I can move on now. Because I say, I don't even know Rasta. As me been saying now, I'm just tired of the bloodshed the constant bloodletting for no reason. Like when you hear what go on down, you know, so I don't know Scotty there because I go root to her later, you know. Because if you actually be a part of the stream now, because I see some update go on and she probably couldn't forward in and I call her and I not get her, then I go root to her later. I don't hear about it. You understand? So I don't know. She probably tired and asleep still. Yeah, I hope she alright. But when I call her, I never get her. So when I done stream, I call her again. Rebellious, call Scotty and check on her for me now. You see? Yeah, peeps. So you know, I don't know Rasta. When you hear where the man them kill 5 people for, shoot 5 people for down Effortville, me ear says a bike missing. See it? Me ear says a bike gone. One bike, you know. The man them couldn't link me and me buy a bike with them. Me not telling no lie. You understand? Me couldn't buy a bike for you, man them, and 5 people life could have saved. Big man thing. Me I tell you the truth. And me still a try make life. But if a man them say, yo, teacher, you know, say 5 man I got dead tonight if we don't get back with bike. sorry. But I say, brother, you are go on still. Me sell some buckle and some bag juice and make you get a bike. You know, hold out. Give me a little time. You see? But I don't even know Rasta. I don't even know. Soldiers, like how many times have we spoken about foolishness or soldiers involved in recently? When me a boy, I grew up, soldiers not involved in them things that Rasta are, well, me never used to hear about it. You see me the point? Me never used to hear about it. Gregory Tomlinson, what about family? Then me not reach a story there family. I one story at a time, you know. You understand? Then you can't go dance and play a big tune first. Then people are going to left. Then you're not bad selector. Then you have to know a selecting thing. You play a big tune around one part down so when you dance for. So you know, peeps. The soldier thing, I don't even know. I'll be a paper soldier and I think enough for them. You understand? I don't know. Back in the day, some things where you hear soldiers involved in, you know, when me about, that is why I wanted to become a soldier. That is the reason why I wanted to become a soldier. Zin? Because growing up, the military versus the police, every night on the TV, you hear some police and this and police and that. You know, you're a soldier and them something there, Rasta. So when I grew up, the military was still an institution that demanded and commanded respect. You understand what I say? When you aspire to be a soldier. But some boy should have happy say I'm in a turn soldier too. But then as you know, probably things would happen to me already too, because with a deny foolishness thing. So God don't make no mistake, you know. I body is God. Him no mistake in anything. You understand? Watch I know. Make we see if we can alright, make we read this first. Make we read this. Because we still over nationwide. You understand? So, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the police say they have prevented almost 350 murders this year. Okay. Alright, rebellious, thanks to it. So now, and rebellious peeps over upon IG. Scotty, me soon rude to you, don't move. Over upon IG, you know, for the curvy ladies, the ladies with flesh, you know, chicken parts type of ladies, you know, chicken back ladies, they good, we don't steal, you know. You see, chicken parts ladies, them, you know what I mean? The full figured ladies, the voluptuous ladies, have I heard that? You understand? You know, sometimes the stores them not really cater for no like. So if you have ladies out there who wants to get nice things for them nice self, even though they're probably a little bit more curvy and fleshy, when you can go link up Rebellious Boutique over on Instagram. You need to pay me for the advertisement there. Right? So the ladies them out there, you know what I mean, the fluffy divas them who are confident in them skin and comfortable in them skin and want some nice things to put on them skin and know so when them touch through them can't lose, them have to win. Rebellious Boutique, do it. Alright, yeah man. Scotty, then is why I call your phone and you not answer. Then me no beg for Friday night, you know. Probably Saturday morning, but it's still Friday night. Then is why I go on. You set up, you come in and stream, then me don't know. Then make up your mind and let me know one time. You understand? Because if you don't do that, then we have to go probably commit crime. Alright, I'm done with the rhyme. It's business time. Richie, you're kind of ladies, then go over there go buy something for one of the ladies, them man. You don't come and talk about for no kind of lady. You don't even buy one brassiere for your lady. Yeah, man, I want to, you know. Sure. Go over there go buy something for your ladies, them man. You don't just want to hear about your type of lady. You don't need to go, you understand what I say? Hey. So I could talk about police them. Let me see if Scotty join the street, me bring her in. If not, then she no bother dep on the team. You see it? Deal with her mean and them something that walk lean when me see her and them thing. Alright, teacher. Yeah. The police say they have prevented over 300 murders since the start of the year. I say. So that is according to Deputy Police Commissioner in charge of crime, Fritz Bailey. So DCP Bailey says the police are also attaining impressive targets in terms of clear-up rates of murders. Bailey says proactive action by the police prevented over 350 murders annually.
On a yearly basis, an average of 350 cases were prevented by the police. These are not statistics that we normally give out, but 350 per year. Proactive action by the police prevented those murders. And these are not anecdotal things. I'm talking about a real situation. Since the beginning of this year, we have prevented over 300 murders. A lot of these murders would have been contract killing, as well as inter-gang and intra-gang conflicts.
Rebellious, me even ask if you get stuck yet. You see things stuck out, because I don't want to advertise empty store around there and people say teacher take away a fool about there and then know what you mean. It's empty places anyway. People don't know if you have stock. So the senior policeman notes there has been a 2% decrease in murders so far this year. Which one I play already? Oh, that one there. So let me see.
I did a research when I look in on the first world country. I saw where like major crimes in some of the first world country, they have all the technology. We have maintained a clear rate in terms of, and we are talking about arrest, not like some countries where once you have identified the person who might have committed a crime, you can consider that as being cleared up. Our clear rate is based on arrest and prosecution. We have maintained a clear rate of murder of about 55-56% for this year, which I consider to be quite significant.
So the senior policeman notes there has been a 2% decrease in murder so far this year. He says that 21 fewer people who were killed compared, so that's a typo.
What we have had a number of what I call multiple killings, but it has not actually increased the murder rate above last year. Since the beginning of the year, we have had 28 double murders. We had 6 triple and 4 quadruple, and that involved 38 victims.
6 triple murders, 4 quadruple murders. Then DCP Bailey says some of the persons killed in multiple murder incidents were not the targets of the attack, but were caught in the crossfire.
I cannot get into the specifics of all the multiple murders, but there have been incidents in which someone might be at the wrong place at the wrong time. A specific individual might have been targeted, but during the process of carrying out the attack, other innocent persons were actually attacked as well. We have had incidents where the persons who were killed, they definitely went for those individuals.
DCP Bailey says since this year, some 642 people were charged for murder. He says that is a 25% increase over last year. Alright. Yes, Rasta. Yeah, Peter, I say we're a jerk chicken vendor, Jamaican, was killed in Trinidad. I never even did really to delve into the article. Because I just tired of murder business, whether I yard or abroad. Like, we just need a break sometime, Rasta. So sometimes I prefer to upload rather than upload murder and bloodshed. Me just tired of it. You see? Yeah, me did say we are go sentence from them time, but me did park our roadside for talk. So we are good on there now. 2 dead, 1 injured in Discovery Bay gun attack. So 3 men were shot, 2 fatally by a gunman at a restaurant in Discovery Bay, St. Anne on Monday night. The deceased have been identified as 52-year-old Dwight Nibbs, also called Bobo or Rasta of Runaway Bay, and 21-year-old Omar Dennis, a chef of Top Bay in Discovery Bay, both in St. Anne. So police reports are that about 7 p.m., the men were among a group of patrons at a restaurant when they were pounced upon by men traveling in a motor car. Sorry, guys. So the gunmen opened fire, hitting Nibbs, Dennis, and another man before they escaped the scene. The 3 injured men were taken to hospital where Dennis and Nibbs were pronounced dead. The other man has been undergoing treatment. I don't know his condition at this time. Big up to the people them where been a try shout you out. You understand? I don't ignore me, I ignore them, but the people them get upset when me big up people in a live stream. But me can't bother with them sometime neither. Zine, these things. So yeah. So now we still there center, you know. We don't left center it, you know. 2 men shot, 1 fatally near party in Cane River, St. Andrew, this wrong. St. Anne one at the same day one. So 2 men shot, 1 fatally near party in Cane River, Bull Bay, St. Andrew. So a 27-year-old man, Jerome Ford, died after being attacked by gunmen while standing along a roadway in the vicinity of a party in the vicinity of a what? In the vicinity of a party in Cane River, Bull Bay, St. Andrew on Saturday, that are from last week still. So the Corporate Communications Unit, which is the information arm of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, confirmed the fatal shooting. So the shooting happened about 7 p.m. Ford was among a group of men standing along the roadway in Cane River, Bull Bay, when they were attacked by armed men in the vicinity of the party. So Ford and another man received several wounds. Residents summoned the police. A CCU representative said no further detail has been made available. Jah shine his light us for me. Mama, I know you already there. You just raise your thumb like and then something there. Let me know if you hear me and name something there. Cause, and I hope the thing not crash tonight. So, yeah, big up yourself. Probably your lateness work out in a thing. You understand? So, when you're done sweat and then sitting there. Oh, okay. All right. Go and wipe your forehead. A 16-year-old shot dead in St. Andrew, South Community. Boy. So a 16-year-old boy was shot dead on Monday in the St. Andrew South Police Division. He has been identified as Matthew Chisholm, a student of Penwood High School. So about 2 a.m., the teenager was on Alamanda Avenue with other boys who were reportedly playing with an illegal gun. Investigators reported that one of the boys pointed the gun at Matthew and squeezed the trigger. They don't play that. That murder that Rasta. Eh? Then me and you are play with gun and you point the gun upon me and squeeze the trigger. Then top with top play, man. They war that. Then I don't know how play coming at that. There? Let me say I can bring Scotty in at this still. Hopefully not. From, you see, I think my computer is a problem. But then, let me see if I can bring her in. Because, see how she look over here first. Alright, then it's why I hear myself.
No. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear now, everything good. But you like you freeze up and anything. But Make we see. Then I'm see if I can share screen with you like.
It frees up bad.
It a freeze up. But me don't know. Make we see if it's sort out itself. I think some computer just need to change too. That a part of the thing. I just need to come in a studio, yeah, sir. And tap bottom.
Yeah.
So
Might as well.
so I could say I go still. The people them must see and me a hear and yes we hear in Scotty. Alright, so make we see what I go on. And stay one place and start move up on my screen too.
We have ADHD.
Nobody have it now. You need to tell the people them good night. I mean
Well, I am in stream already.
Oh, you mean if you're in a stream? And so grandma
We having a good night so far.
yeah, it a lag bad, but we could see if we can do a thing and so I go on. See it? So this is another article in relation to that story there. So when Shania Sinclair heard that her only child, 16-year-old Matthew David Chisholm, had been shot, she found it painfully hard to believe. Yeah? Having shared him eat it, she went to bed thinking all was well. But Sinclair was later awakened by a call and was told your son gets shot. I jump up and I run go up there and see his body on the ground. I called out his name. I kept on saying David because that is what I call him, and I started to cry. Then I started crying out for Jesus, she recalled. An experienced nurse, she gripped her son's body trying to save him, but it was too late. I started to feel him and check him and no pulse, nothing. I hold him up, and when I do that I realized that he was already dead because his eyes were open and his mouth was open. I realized that he died already. Same time the police came and we rushed him, got to Kingston Public Hospital, she said. Sinclair recalled that after dinner her son borrowed her phone and went to his father's house. He locked up the house and everything. I can remember that. He was like 2 blocks from where I was, Sinclair said. It is reported that about 2:20 a.m. as I said earlier, on Monday, Matthew was at his home with friends. Well, Matthew was at his home with friends when they were playing with an illegal firearm, during which a round was discharged hitting Matthew in the chest. The police were summoned and the teen was rushed to hospital where he was pronounced dead. It is unclear if anyone is in custody for the shooting. So Sinclair said that she is a child of God and is learning, well, not learning, and is leaning on him to get her through this tragedy. I am not saying I'm not hurt. The pain is there, but God give me that peace. I am just holding on to his word going forward, she said. Chisholm's passion was football, and he was recently transferred from Norman Manley High School to Penwood High School. Football was his dream. He chose business subject, and he really loved maths. I will remember my son to be a very funny person. He always has this smile, and whenever I see it, my heart melts. His personality was amazing, and he was very smart and understanding. Him ever give some joke and in a gimmicks. That is what I really remembered about my son, Sinclair said. Where the gun there? Who for gun? Who have it? Who pull the trigger? Just some questions when me ask. You understand? And I know youths and more than your vibe with the bridging them and thing. But at 2 a.m. family, go your bed. Scotty, you did it? Oh, you just look like you did freeze up.
Me a lag.
Oh, yeah, lag. Alright. I don't know. Is either your computer not good or my computer not good?
Me beg say your computer not good.
Yeah, but why they gonna bet that? Me them more believe I yours still, but everything good.
Are you buy mine still? So
no, you tell me what you want and me buy it. You understand? Me never said that you forget. You said, brother, that one I want order it for me. I do it, so don't bother with that. Look here, we don't need to come here and argue on the stream neither. And me I say your computer not good. Yeah, peace. Me don't need a little quarrel a little while, cause me stress out. Like, I don't know that my 16-year-old son they out 2 o'clock just at chill with him friend them. So, man, go sleep in our school a morning family. It's not even a weekend, a Monday night to go on. I have school Tuesday and I'm morning there. I don't even know.
Remember, say youth, them not take school really right now, you know, sir.
I know them not take school real, Scotty, but here we go on. As a parent, you're still that, you know. Whether the youth them take it real or not, you're still a real parent, you know. That never change, you know.
But sir, not linking to this particular situation, but you know, see parents they want to be best friend these days. Everybody are trying to be best, you know.
You say
Everybody not
parents might
to
try to be best
parents,
friend with the youth, so nobody not a parent no more.
Well, yeah, our best settings it there.
Journal star. It's sad. Like, how many times have we heard about teenagers playing with guns and one dead? Like, too many times. You see it? Too many times.
It is sad still, really sad.
Sad is leaving word. Peace, as I said down a sentence there, been set away. Like, I don't know. I did this video earlier in the week. And guys, let me know how the stream actually are coming through to you. Is it coming through laggy or I just Scotty has lag and me as lag and I don't know. Let me see if I can make open it and see what I want. I ask when I sit in a long time and not take 2 years to answer me. I mean ask me to make people, you know. You understand?
Not on a Friday.
Not enough right. It don't look too bad still, but you lag it for me. Scotty a lag. Shakelia, my girl. Scotty want good laptop, Shaki. Then we have to go work on that still. Good so far. Alright, well, we probably hear one bad feedback. Well, alright, we could go and deal with it. Scotty then say you're lucky. Come in a lag all along, you know. So this you are the loggerhead. Yeah, what?
Okay. You have to pick your friends then better.
that we go on for true. Stream alright by my end. Alright, Mr. Davis. So you know, there was a situation in St. Anne again where a law enforcement official is being accused of using excessive force in a situation where said amount of force was not warranted by all accounts. I suppose in his defense, he must say the man have cutlass in him and all sort of things. So, I don't know. You understand? We soon sort out that streaming thing. You understand? As I tell you, say, one, my computer really needs upgrading too. But I can't upgrade now, seeing that Apple is moving over to the M1, probably M2 in the future. Go buy an Intel MacBook now and thing. That they don't make no sense. I'll just have to wait until a 16-inch variant comes out that I know can serve me for 3-4 years. So I just go and soldier it out. Think if we don't figure it out, I don't know. I will probably make Scotty try use my iPad one of them time and see if she come through better. And, so you know it's a better system than the system she have and thing. Yeah. So we'll see how it go. If not, she just have to come in our studio sometime. So the cop who killed the farmer in St. Anne has been removed from frontline duty. So the off-duty cop accused of fatally shooting 43-year-old Glester White of St. Dacre in St. Anne on Sunday the 14th of December has been removed from frontline duty as the police and the Independent Commission of Investigations carry out their probes. So the policeman has also been summoned to an interview by Indicom. That interview should have taken place on Tuesday. I am not certain if it happened. I am not sure, but it should have happened. So Deputy Superintendent of Police Ryan Gale said that more than 100 residents took to the streets to protest the killing of the farmer and thing. So the long and short of the story piece. Basically, my understanding of the situation is that the farmer occupies a piece of land that he leases, yeah? And there's a tank on that piece of land where the tank apparently provides water for the surrounding community. Now, apparently, the tank fell in a state of disrepair and he solicited contributions from the residents to fix the tank. However, nobody not give him no money. It is reported that him spend him one money and fix the tank, and in so doing, him decide say nobody can really use the tank on a level, so he restricted access to the tank. Nidia, good night, Miss Kirby. How are you? And people, this is not that Kirby. This is a different Kirby. This Kirby is got different. You understand? Good night, Miss Kirby. You understand? Yeah, man. It's not that Kirby. I mean, no people here. Let's make sure I put it out there. So now, he restricted access to the tank. Boy, I am sure him never even ending this tank would have led to his death. Yo, Jaja. Apparently, a resident of the community sent her, I don't know if her children or grandchildren, to fetch water Sunday morning. Because the man had limited access to the tank, him prevent the youths them from catch water. So the youths them go back and tell the guardian that them not get no water. The lady then went to the farmer, and me said there was some exchange of expletives and all of them something there. Apparently, the bucket where she go with now if you catch water, the man chop up the bucket. The farmer shouldn't chop up the bucket still. You understand? I mean, the situation is bad enough already where him a limit access to the tank. Yeah, me know him fix the tank and the tank is on the land where him a pay a lease for. We get that. But I'm shouldn't chop up the woman bucket neither. You understand? Tell the woman so she not get no water. Make sure go on with her bucket. Apparently now, the woman call her daughter, and her daughter's boyfriend now is a policeman. Jesus Christ. Then we couldn't tell him, say, this I got to do. Call the police station. They make one different police come out there. You understand? So, the woman, Kirby, come freeze up your internet. The lady apparently called her daughter, and her daughter now called her boyfriend, which is a woman's son-in-law, which is a policeman. Then could you call me Sunday morning?
Say go when you have the links.
Yeah, but you see the links more times, Scotty. Left the links. Call the real police station. You understand? Call more time the links. Mash up your things, family. So the policeman went, and I don't know the series of events that transpired on his arrival, but the long and short of it is that he pulled his licensed firearm and shot the farmer multiple times. Like the videos have been circulating on social, as a matter of fact. But like him grow him steady. Like I mean him can't shoot when you really look. Cause right here so in the man chest, there's a group of 3 shots. Like in a one group. I don't know why I didn't even shoot the man so much time either. Zane, them said the man did have a cutlass. I don't know if the man proceeded towards him. I don't know if the man, I don't know what happened. But the man shoot him. He fell in the same tank when him fixed. Jeez. Yo, the irony is in this story, you see? Like, when I sit down and I look on the story, Zane, and because I say I never did go do it, you know. And then I there, one of them did, and I say, cho, if you do a murder involved, because murder, you know, which, you understand, I got to do that one here, because, Jaja, I'm going to do the video. So he fell in the same tank that was at the center of the problem. The residents know, yes, Scotty, look like you want to say something. And you can't cut in when you're ready, you know, because...
No, I'm just asking, and it's just plain devil's advocate, really. Is it that our officers are trained to shoot to kill, or is it that they're also trained to shoot to disarm? I'm just asking.
Well, I not train them. You understand? But just my I would want to assume that they would be so trained to first de-escalate, but if force is needed, they should figure out what proportion of force is required for a particular incident. Yeah? I know sometimes it's hard to calculate that and sometimes deadly force will be used. But I don't know, you know, Scotty. Jaja. I don't know still. So you know, the residents became irate and he said me offline. What you mean me offline? Sit now go on with the interview and it good as crash. If it crash, me talk to Scotty. See? But it has something offline, so I don't know my problem. Yeah, see me and hear me, Scotty?
Yeah, but you get Gigi.
No, me not get Gigi. Me never do that. You understand? So we don't know. So no, this thing I give you a 5 piece. That's what I don't know. Probably the 2 computer they want to upgrade there, sir. So probably mean if you upgrade, I make Scotty use the computer. Yeah. So I don't know. One of them time. But as I said, that the reason why I not upgrade it is because I wait on a computer where going to last me a couple of years instead of buying an Intel system where Apple are phase out. Yeah, even though they will still support it for a year or 2, but I don't want to go that route there. It don't make no financial sense. You see me? So you know, residents got irate. The policeman apparently called for help, so another policeman came, gun in hand. Apparently, me say I'm threatening people to. He also fired shots in the air, apparently to, you know what I mean, keep people away because people don't want to eat the policeman food. Him still have him gun in him hand and run through some that look like a carrot farm and sitting. Yeah, good as a step on Bugs Bunny. So you know, he drove a Toyota Probox motor car to the location. The residents set it afire. The house, Scotty Freezer, the house that his girlfriend, his alleged girlfriend lives in, was also set ablaze. 1 water tank in a family. See? 1 water tank. Cost the whole of this. Why either the daughter or the mother call? Teach them Bugs Bunny was there. Yeah, we take bad things more time. See? Why the mother or the daughter call the man being an off-duty police officer, even if him on duty, he should not have been the officer for God here. You know why? Because he is emotionally connected to the situation.
And call him to get him in a problem.
Call him to send him to prison. I better say wherever him there now, him regrets him go around there. Because he regrets him go around there, so he must regret him go around there. Then burn up him car. Him girlfriend house burn down. Man could have still want to kill him. Like, you know, make no sense. Sunday morning, you know, watch some ball game, brother. You know me busy right now. Me I go and watch some ball game. Me side I lose, but me I go and watch some ball. Me link you look, call the police station. That is why you have police station to deal with situations like these. The man is not a police station, him is a policeman. Him have duty.
But sir, be fair. Your baby mother call you say X happened. You're not going to tell her that, sir. You're going to arrest you.
Scotty, you don't know that.
You can't tell me nothing. You are going to arrest you. You might not kill him, man, but you're not telling her about you watching no damn football. You are going to arrest you.
Call the police.
Beat up your baby mother bucket and stab it up and she can't catch the water. You go around there. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate the ending of the story. But you go around there, man. Quick and fast. Good all borrow 1 bicycle jump and cycle around the quickly.
Yo. Me don't know.
You go, man. You have to be fair. You go. It's just like you always laugh after me and say, well, if me run a yard and one man come to beat me, me no fi call you. But me I go call you, you have to go come.
Me not come to kill him, man. But I can't tell him, man, say, you know, fi beat you today.
But say officer, I don't think he go with the intention to kill. He go, I may be able mother you have to handle the situation better. It's just unfortunate how the situation escalated and the outcome of the situation. It's true, Mr. Davis. I'm looking at it in hindsight, and hindsight is a hell of a thing.
Look
but
here.
In the moment, with the emotions,
but Scotty,
if you call me someone girl, I beat you up on a yard, me I run, come.
First thing, I make a call you. That's the first thing. but separated apart from that, Scotty. And you see, we have to be careful too. And we can't go around the fact, say, the man, knowing how close he is to the situation, should have referred the matter to the police station, to some of my colleagues them. First thing, off duty. Zane, I am off duty. So, you know, say, you are going around there, big bad and bold, because you have your gun. You see me? Why I don't know? Well, let's say me I look on it in the inside for choose still. Me I look on it in the all side. The policeman, Zane, him too emotionally connected to the situation for go around there.
Yes. To make a sound decision without putting anybody in any problem. Yes, he is too connected. But I understand why I'm going to baby mother rescue.
And then baby mother rescue and go to my mother-in-law rescue.
The mother-in-law, then I'm baby mother.
My mother-in-law can't be my baby mother. Then me don't know you work out that.
You know what I mean, sir. But I'm sorry for the situation still. It's really a sad one.
But then again, Scotty, I don't know if the man attacked him or approached him menacingly with reports that he had his cutlass, machete. So we don't know neither, yeah, man. You see him?
That is unnecessary.
Jaja. So, them burn up the car. I hope he insure. Them burn on your house. I don't think he insure. The deceased man's wife said she a move out because she's in fear of her life. I don't know. I don't really hear much talk about the house burn down and the car burn up. You know, people are going to say that for happen and them something there and thing. I don't really think that shouldn't reach this one either. Just like coming at the policeman shouldn't, like, about 4 or 5 times and shoot the man, you know.
Excessive force?
Based on how me look upon it, if that's possible. But then again, as I said, I never did it. I don't know what was the distance between the two person, why I'm feeling the need for shoot. So I don't know. I will if I look at things. So we have to go watch and see how the thing go. Yeah, protecting your family is one, you know. But you have to also remember, so the farmer never let the woman die, you know. Yeah, him chop up a one bucket. Zane, and I done telling him, say, him shouldn't chop up the bucket. Zane? And thing. And the residents, them shouldn't shove out when the man collect money to fix the tank too. Because everybody I use the tank. I will if I think to that story, you know. Because you see some of the same residents them where burn up car and a burn down house. Them was the same one who never contribute to the fixing of the tank, you know. And because they didn't contribute to the fixing of the tank, why the thing reaches at you know.
Man, I say I'm alone fix the tank. So I'm alone fix
if I'm alone fix the tank, me then vex to Scotty. Big old man thing. Because I will way I use the tank. Zane, me not say everybody I got have it in about. Why? I don't know. But the eyewitness on my account, you know, Richie, apparently is the deceased man's family, you know. So then there is that.
Oh.
You see me? Because the lady said the man, 2 children, they witness the thing in her family. So, assuming they are talking the truth, then, I don't know. In the comes to them investigate. I am certain that his weapon would have been confiscated for ballistic testing and stuff. But I don't know. As you know, say, me I look on it in hindsight. But look here, you see, sometimes you have to just do the right thing from the get-go. Look here, report the matter to the police station. Because from you go around there, the man, first thing, if me chop up your bucket, Scotty, and your man come to me, then from your man come around them, I go feel like, say, I come to warn me, you know.
It's a war
Call the police station. Tell the police, sir, you're a police officer, but you're not in uniform, you're not on duty. Make some more police go deal with it. But I say you can't go around there, you know, but go around there with your colleague them then, sir. You see? Well, I don't know. The people, them still restive still. The police would have spoken to them on one of the days, because them protests Sunday evening, Monday, them did all want to go out the Tuesday. As them I say, yo. And then there was this brother in the video, I say, yo, the policeman shouldn't take, the uniformed officer shouldn't take away the next man gun. For what? You take away a man go down the one and kill him, then that don't make no sense. You understand what I say? So, but I don't know. He went to prove a point. More than likely, I'm Miss Kirby. But does that go on? Ongoing investigation.
No, need ya.
That the man do, Scotty. Man, for go prove.
A two-way at work still. A two-way at work. You have to be fair.
And should I call the police?
Then the man is a police.
No, him not on duty. Right. Because him too close to his situation. And I sit up, man, and stop slumping. Slouching.
Me sit up.
Well, you need to fix your computer where you look like, you know, yeah. Thanks. Alright, peeps. So that. I could get to one story where going down at one place, around one part, around Effortville, Clarendon. As I said, I got videos. I have video with the man them lay down upon the ground and bleed. I have pictures. I have everything. Effortville, farm, Clarendon, Maple, outside of Maple. I got the stuff from early, like, I'm saying I do the video, but just tired of the bloodshed. So I have them the things that I want to fold up on my desktop and I not do the video. See? Listen what go on a farm. The man run a farm fool for years now. I say Mike Henry come say some things again. And you see, my grandmother say it's not everything good for eat, good for talk. So I'm not going to talk. Me slow, big up yourself. Farm attack. 5 shot. 3 fatal in Clarendon community. I remember very vividly, you see, there was a time when the head of the Clarendon Police Division listed some communities as violence producers, and those communities are responsible for most of the crime in and around Clarendon. Turned out that the communities were in Mike Henry constituency. The man come out, come crucify the head of the police division. I say how she fear call up or in place them name like that. I bring stigma. Instead of the man come up and say, look, there are some issues in these communities. We understand the situation and we are willing to work with the security forces to bring peace and reduce volatility in the area. You understand? I will never forget that, you know, man. The man come out and publicly chide the head of the Clarendon police. You know? Every time somebody dead around a farm, around Effortville, Mike Henry come and say the police them nah do enough. And when the police them are doing things, Mike Henry and say the police them are do too much. Then you know see Mike Henry is part of the problem. But as my grandmother said, it's not everything good for you, good for that. I can't move on. 5 people were shot, 3 fatally in separate attacks in the community of Farm in Effortville. Then, farm name mean for change, you know, because the man them down there been a farm fool too. You understand? With tool. People are afraid for go to school. Some man just lie down a road in a pool of blood. Alright, never mind. That part is alright. So, a Wednesday night, them something go on. So the deceased have been identified as 48-year-old Junette Mundle Reeves, 57-year-old taxi operator Michael Henry, otherwise called Shotty, the man then killed Shotty, and 52-year-old Mason Avril Mitchell, otherwise known as Cootie. I have the video where Cootie up on the ground dead, like, and man, them say, I can't believe the man didn't kill Cootie, like, you understand? No, listen to this now, peeps. Scotty, better that back of your are cheer for a god. Scotty Richie say for your better there is a cheer for a god. Let me not do that. Alright, what you know? So, we shall with it. police say, listen this now, peeps, and listen how the police say the shootings were carried out by the same group of men searching for a motorcycle. One bike, you know. One bike. I know a thing about it. You see that bike there? I would have thief a bike there from somebody too. Then talk truth. $876J. Blessings in the family. Appreciate the contribution. Here, sir. Give thanks. A pregnant woman is among the injured after the car in which she was traveling with 2 children and a man was shot up in Oliver Gardens. The man, though injured, was able to drive out of the community and get help from the police. Give thanks. The other 2 incidents occurred on Donald Avenue and Alexander Avenue, also in Oliver Gardens. So Superintendent Christopher Phillips, head of operations for the Clarendon Police, said 2 men were killed on Donald Avenue after the gunmen inquired about the motorcycle. 3 men entered the community and started to ask persons for a bike that went missing. The first 2 men that were killed were accused of knowing where the bike is. Then if you kill a man, them will tell you where your bike there. Then
them going to tell you where the bike there.
Then after you kill them, how you going to know where your bike there? Like,
ridiculous.
The gunmen then went to Alexander Avenue where they robbed persons who were standing at their gate and questioned them about the missing bike. A mother who was at the house came out to see what was wrong when she was shot and killed. I suppose that is Miss Mundell Reeves. Superintendent Phillips is worried about the incident could lead to reprisals. He is encouraging residents to provide the police with information. No, there was an article, Nationwide normally bring a different perspective to the things. I know when I did open them site earlier, I did see something well. Alright, make it go on. No, there has been a curfew declared in Effortville. 96-hour curfew. And herein lies a problem of mine again. We declare curfew. See? And the man them bill for 96 hours. Member say the people that want get killed Scotty, a gun kill them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When the 96 hour done, we find the gun them. Alright, so you don't find all of the guns them. How many guns we find in 96 hours? The community lockdown. Now, wouldn't this be an opportune time to flood the area with the Caribbean Search Center and the K9 Division and the military, house to house search, and find some of the gun them down the way I kill people how much years upon years upon years? Again, you know, I'm not sensible, you know, so I ask the sensible people then. Scotty, you're sensible. Then I don't know if that makes sense. You understand? So curfew is one. Yes, a curfew is a bandage over a rotten foot.
But what comes with the curfew? I can't be curfew by itself.
So the curfew, Scotty, is just that movement is restricted for 96 hours.
Me lock down for a while.
So man just lock off and lock off their machine for 96 hours. And as the police them gone out back.
Road again.
But then again, probably me I look on the thing wrong. I mean, I say if I had something to do with it, every time there's a curfew, the Caribbean Search Center, the K9 Division, the military, house to house to house to house to house. If I have a one gun me I left with. Because you see that one gun there means less people are dead in the future. You understand? How many curfews a year so guns were recovered in? We need to do a call-in stream, Scotty. You know, you have to in a studio for that. Where we talk about crime plans and what you think, what we think can solve a crime in the country, and we hear people call in and so them have to say. So, one of them time.
No, gas done.
Then me have gas. One in the kitchen and one full one. No. So Chang announces 96-hour curfew. Blah, blah, blah. So the National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang, has announced that a 96-hour curfew will be imposed in the Maypen area of Clarendon, which started 5 o'clock today. In response to the recent spike in murders to include the 7 killings recorded in the central section of the parish over the last 48 hours. He noted that during the lockdown, members of the security forces will be combing the area in pursuit of gangsters responsible for the recent upsurge in murders. The security minister conceded that the lockdown will affect commercial activities in the town, but he is asking for the cooperation of the business community. We are now going to take steps to institute this curfew beyond the disaster risk management curfew, and we are seeking the support of the business community. We know it will disrupt commerce, but the gang war will disrupt commerce more, which is a fair point. We give him that. Eh? But then now, after the curfew, what? The man them are going to still have a gun them. The man them are going to still want the bike. Were them good as a thief from the get-go? You understand? Why, sis, me don't know still. But I tell it, like, me don't know, but I am frustrated. Like, as I said, that is why I don't do these murder videos often anymore. Every now and then I'll probably do one. But I have grown frustrated. I have grown psychologically exhausted, emotionally drained. Doing this from August 2016, I have covered hundreds of murders. You understand? And like, I'm tired of that. I'm really and truly tired of that. You see? But where we go? The police them say them prevent 350 murders since here. You wouldn't seem so. I would not say, and I would never sit here and say the police them they have not been successes enough, because I would be lying. But the reality is that something has to change. We are not serious about treating with crime in this country. Well, as serious as we should be. Again, could it be that some people will stop benefiting financially if we do? Crime is a business. And until they take the business out of crime, then crime will be a business. You understand? Who stand to benefit from the business of crime? These are some questions that we need to ask. I mean, these questions are rhetorical questions too. You see me? Then a van Paul say, "Oh, no drink. Man, I put on a run." You see me? Why is this, man? What? Like, I don't know how you feel about that. You come here for talking, so I don't know why you're saying I look at my face. I don't know how you feel about it.
No, me sit down and listen, because I mean, there are some areas or some communities that we call them volatile. And they are called volatile for a reason.
Yeah.
Because you know, at any given time there can be a flare up or the slightest thing cause a kick off. As you said, crime is a business. The big question is, who is benefiting from the business? And it is true, until the benefactors are put out to sun, what is going to happen?
Like, what is our continent dead, sir? No, think about it. What is our continent dead, sir? And Mark, you know, many instances, a criminal a kill a criminal, you know. But as Fitz Bailey said earlier, many times you have innocent people who are caught up in the crossfire.
Losing their lives.
So we just continue that, so. That's what me want to know. And then, when you look on it again, Scotty, so the police, them find 2 men who kill some people. Zin? Then put them in front of the court. The man then plead guilty and get 2 years. And come out again. Most criminals are reoffenders. Remember that. True. Most of the people serving time in our penal institutions are reoffenders. So one, rehabilitation need to improve. That's the first thing, you know. As I said, we're going to do a call-in stream and the people, them give for them views and we share our views on the whole crime thing. Because this need one whole stream by itself. You understand what I'm saying? And I hope the people that will normally come watch for care back information to them bosses on a day or the night there too. So we can carry some suggestion to the boss them. It's not just when we have bonfire upon some people if we care back to people, man. I want to come so too. I want to care back some good suggestion to the boss them. Yes, Scotty.
You know what I recall to what name? Scammer the YouTube.
You can't call the man a scammer police, man. The man name.
No man, hold on, man. Watson. Correct.
Yes.
Yes, my apologies.
Sergeant Watson.
And he on a particular stream, he referred to having a crime plan and wanting to present it to his boss.
And the boss not take it.
And the boss did not for a moment look at the crime plan. And then what does that tell you? Because if you have an officer like Watson, I mean, in my eyes, and maybe me might be objective, but see like Watson, a man that is carrying out his duties.
Objective, yeah.
Yeah. A man that do what I'm supposed to do. And you have such a personnel, and it's like a teacher come to you and say, sir, I have a plan to improve the grades of grade 9. And you shun the teacher. That don't make any sense. So if this officer who is of good repute come to you and say, I have a crime plan, I have something that, you know, and for some people it might seem simple, but there was one thing about it that stuck to me. He said that they were naming the operations some names that he not agree with. And he was looking at ways to remove the negative connotation and make the thing seem positive.
Yes.
So that it would maybe reap better rewards.
Well, let me tell you a
but
thing.
as he said,
let me tell you a thing, Scotty.
They didn't pay many mind.
And you know this. See? If there's an organization, Scotty, I like for you, but if there's an organization, Scotty, seeing people in the organization, they not take talk from people and have no only a letter beside them name or no only a big rank. And the mentality they will have. We feel like say people have to have one big old folder qualifications, paper and paper,
and all the letters
to have sense. And I always tell you, and we have proven this many times at our place of work, qualification on paper means quite 99% of the time. Because qualification on paper don't mean say, tappy laughing, don't mean say, you are able to assess and analyze a situation in the real world. Yes, you're academically qualified, but you're not street smart. You're not see the thing for what it is. You are trying to apply a theoretical thing to the practical thing 3/4 of the time, and sometimes the thing just need a practical solution. Zin? And as me I say, in the JCF, if you rank on certain things or if, you know. And the man was a sergeant, so, you know, say, and I like him did an inspector or a senior super or assistant commissioner. So them not look upon them. You see what I say? Them not look upon them. So the thing is that I waste that. But as me I say, one whole stream for that. No, I did this video today. And like with all these videos, I know say about 5 people are gonna watch them today, yeah. But them 5 people they are 5 important people. See? You know things like the cockpit country and things will affect the country on a level where no sus and no gossip are 5 people interested in it.
Watch that video there quick and fast today when me see it.
Yeah, me see your comment.
Throw that people there.
And thing. See? And the reality is that we cannot continue as a people to allow government to do what they want, when they want, how they want, for in some instances, their own gains and benefit. As a people, we need to take a stance. I'm telling you already, so we do not serve politicians. We elect and select politicians to serve us. Yeah?
Correct.
And having been somebody who have been close to the cockpit country fight, I have been talking to Mr. Dixon for a long time, and I've been trying to pick his brain as to when a step like this will be made. See the people them down at Discovery Bay, them in a long talking with no guy. You understand? A serious thing them depon. I mean, I say, Mr. Dixon them on the pants. Mr. Dixon them, they are a little bit more diplomatic, I suppose.
Yeah.
They are waiting for good sense and good conscience to prevail before they act. There are people in a business with nobody. Sorry, Scotty, what you say?
That's a good sense might not prevail.
Then in Jamaica with them. That not always keep. You understand? So the government has been sued for constitutional breaches over the dry harbor Puerto Bueno mining permit situation. So the fight to block mining in the ecologically sensitive Puerto Bueno Mountains on Jamaica's northern coast is heading to the Supreme Court. As residents are suing the government and the mining company for alleged breaches of constitutional rights. Blessing Stitch. Love the female presence on the show. Someone pretty to look at for a change. Me don't feel no way about it. Me don't feel no way about it. Big up yourself for that oral girl. Claudine there. Scotty said Claudine. That sound like Claudine there. Zins, I appreciate the contribution oral and thing. As Mr. Scotty is supposed to be a part of the stream every night like this, but our computer not good. So at that I go on.
I am too, what is the word to use to honestly say how I felt when I saw the headline that, somebody really stepped forward and I said, listen, my man, I'm not taking this line down. I am taking it to the farthest point that it can be taken to. Listen to me, this is where I live. This is my environment. This is where I survive. And you're not going to just come in here and do what you want to do. Me have to fight your tooth and nail. Listen to me, if at the end of this, the government wins them, they feel justified just the same.
At least you try.
Yes. Yes. They would have tried. Is that this point they say, so me do everything what I could do?
Well,
yes. I am really proud of it.
You're proud of it. 876J, let me clarify something for you. Claudine O'Connor. Good night, sis. What go on? Let me clarify something, 876J. Because you see, we don't want to be a platform where the wrong information is disseminated. Because you say, company with a shower man are running. That is not true. Let me clarify that for you. The company that owned the land before Bengal was Diamond. Now, Diamond was a company where Vivian Blake was aligned to. How aligned was he? That has been published in the Gleaner. As I read those articles, I just never get around for sharing them. So this company, Bengal, is the company that bought out. There was some whole heap of court wranglings and danglings and all sorts of something. Zin? But this company is a different company from Diamond to which Vivian Blake and Dwayne Blake was associated with. Let me just put that out there. Because you see, sometimes some things are lost in translation. And we don't want people leave here with the wrong information. That would be remiss of me, innit? Alright. So the 8 claimants filed their claim in the Supreme Court on Thursday, the 17th of December against the Attorney General, the Natural Resources Conservation Authority, and Bengal Development Limited, who are the owners of the 569-acre property. Blessings 876J, man. A simple thing, man. Zin, they are also seeking permanent injunction against mining on the property. Now, you know the Prime Minister has been out here getting upset and angry when people disagree with him, as usual. You understand? And he has been at the forefront trying to convince us that we need some money. Of course, we need some money. We country always need money. Then if politicians thieve so much over the years, we must need money. But so fine, we need some money. We understand the pandemic situation, but this is the question. Aren't there other ways of finding that money? See?
What, sir? 100 job?
100 job. But Scotty, that...
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
100 jobs, sir. We think that more offensive than anything else.
But
the
Scotty,
100 jobs.
this is my thing, and I've said this. If a government can be champion in the creation of 100 jobs, they should not be governing the country. If you are going to champion the creation of 100 jobs, then you cannot tell me, say, you should be running this country where me living a 100 job. Me can provide 100 job right now. Pan a level. You understand? Me can't pay like what them are pay, but we can create some jobs. I mean, that the government.
But look at what is to come in as tax.
$635 million.
Let's say big money.
Yeah, I mean, also we don't need money, Scotty. Don't get me wrong, See?
Because we know that we need money, sir. We know that.
What I'm saying, these areas that they want, you see, Andrew always have this thing to say. He wants to be reminded as the builder. But then, subsequent to that, Andrew is also trying to become the destroyer. So how can you become the builder when you're destroying? That is what I'm saying now. He wants to go down in history and be remembered as the builder. But then you want to destroy the heart, the lungs of the country. You want to destroy our watershed and drainage basins. Because when you say watershed, sometimes we kind of use them term incorrectly. But it's a long story for you next time. See?
Yeah, first to say that we want to keep the environment pristine while the inhabitants, the people in the environment are suffering. Like persons are disputing that, providing jobs should give them a leeway to go ahead with the mining.
But Scotty,
I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. No, the other way.
Providing jobs is one. I understand that. And this is the thing. Aren't there other ways to create jobs in this same area while protecting the integrity, the ecological, biological, geological integrity of the area versus mining? Come on, man. There are alternatives. Why are we not trying to expend the amount of energy and efforts into long-term alternatives than short-term gains and destruction? How can you be championing yourself as the builder, yet still you are spearheading destruction? Me can't understand that.
Because after mining, the land dead. After mining, the land is dead. Look here, what they said they're going to do and dump back topsoil and this and that.
It will never be what it was before. Cannot be.
It can never be the same.
And as I said, we need to work on a mining series, visit some areas that mining would have taken place before.
That would have been mined. And some communities that would have been.
So we need to work on a series there. You see me?
We have communities in that would tell you that because of mining, the amount of health issues that they would have incurred, they lost a certain property that they would have had because of mining. So I don't know why we would be quick to run towards mining.
Well, because
other alternatives. What are the other alternatives?
You see, they want the no alternative.
But where's the sustainability in that?
The man said there are 72 conditions that will be adhered to, and he will be the first to pull the plug like me, I idiot.
Sir, when man up the inner chapter, man, you're
not busy with nothing. You're not busy with that.
You tell me about that 72 conditions, because you have up there sit down with me in the chapter, man. To me, adhere to his 72 conditions.
Watch out. So we could continue. It says that the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, has been at the center of controversy after overturning in his capacity as the Environment Minister. I don't know how much minister the Prime Minister want to be. He means Prime Minister. He means Minister of Defense. He have the portfolio, job creation and economic growth in his office already. Now the man, a minister, like how much minister the Prime Minister want to be? Yeah?
That's why you leave the Prime Minister
How
alone.
many minister? Right now we have Pernell Charles Jr. and him look like him say what he say he's not being what is the word that
Utilized?
he used? It's not marginalized or belittled by the Prime Minister and all sort of something. Lie Mattel.
Oh, can Prime Minister share portfolio with them?
He is supposed to be the lead person there, but apparently it's the Prime Minister really and truly make the decisions. Then why you have a
But
minister
sir,
if you are going to make the decisions? Well, I mean, Pernell Charles Jr. wasn't there at the time, you know. See, I think the Darrell Vaz was, but then that's a next story for your next time.
oh Lord, let's not go there.
Yeah, there's wrong place. You understand? So, in his capacity as Environment Minister, the May 2020 decision of the National Environment and Planning Agency not to grant the permit for the mining of limestone because of the land's ecological value. So NEPA is the administrative arm of the NRCA, which was established to protect Jamaica's physical environment. You don't say. Holness argued that his administration's enlightened decision was made to protect the environment while ensuring economic development. So, you have for next time. Right now, you're not important. What you know? So, some $635 million in taxes is projected to flow into government coffers and 100 jobs created with a wider commercial pitch for the area. Miss Kawai, big up yourself. I see you've been a flood in the comment about Sean Kingston. This is not a Sean Kingston stream moment. You understand? Give thanks. Blessings. We kind of deal with some things where we're kind of paramount to Jamaica right now, to the nation. So give thanks. No disrespect, mate, but this is not a Sean Kingston interview. Stream. Give
Mr.
thanks.
Williams, didn't NEPA say no to this mining?
What do you mean if NEPA say no? So now that the Prime Minister overturned him and Leslie Campbell.
But it's not often that NEPA does say no, you know. So when
normally NEPA say
no,
yes. And NEPA say no this time and the man still reverse the decision.
If NEPA say no, so why are they there then? Because if you put me in a position to make decisions or offer advice, then I'm Prime Minister at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm the Prime Minister. But NEPA is there to offer guidance.
Yes.
Right? And NEPA said, well, say, it's not the best. It's not in the best interest of the environment to carry out mining. No, talk it truth. Mr. Prime Minister, you know me love you, but why would you do that? Why would you overturn such a decision? Why? Because the persons that you set in place to advise and guide you are telling you, no, this is a wrong move. But at the end of the day, even though they say that, you still go ahead and say, well, basically, you tell me no, but I do what I want to do anyway. You take it.
All right, well, let me address one brother in our stream because he's been here to talk a long time, so I go address him. Because he has been saying if we stop telling people them lie and these things about the situation and these things. Mr. Man, sir, if NEPA did not say no, why then would the Prime Minister reverse NEPA's decision? Just answer the question, sir. You understand? Because I see a long time I try, you know what I mean, big up yourself. Appreciate you being here. You understand? And appreciate your views. But when we talk based on what is in the know. When I talk based on emotions, when I talk based on political preferences, because I don't have that. NEPA did not grant permit for mining. The company appealed NEPA's decision, and within a month that appeal process went through, and Leslie Campbell, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, I think, reversed NEPA's decision. So all you mean say NEPA never said no? What you mean by it? And it has been well documented and all over the media say NEPA was in disagreement with the thing. What you mean? Like, what you really mean? So if you are here to talk about the situation as is, we can talk. But if you are here on a particular agenda, then it don't make no sense. You understand, family? So the reality is that the information is out there. It is well documented. You understand? So I don't know what is the angle or what is your agenda. But the reality is that NEPA said there should be no mining there, and the company appealed the decision as it is within their rights to do so, and the Prime Minister granted them the opportunity to do so after NEPA said it's a no-go. The man said NEPA never said no. Then it's where this... What kind of man this here? Yo, Jaja, we could continue. So what you know? So the residents and advocate have not been sold on the idea, however, arguing that mining threatens endangered and endemic species in the largely untouched dry limestone forest that dominates the mountain region, which is a key water source for communities. Homelessness action, which the law allows permit granted to Bengal, abrogates, abridges, or infringes several constitutional rights. The residents come by Queen's Counsel, Michael Hilton, a Queen's Counsel, the people them going, you think the people them a joke? So they argue that their rights to enjoy a healthy and productive environment, free from threat of injury, environmental abuse, and degradation, to reside in any part of Jamaica and to protection from degrading treatment will be infringed upon. So the permanent injunction is to restrain Bengal from starting or continuing any mining, quarrying or other activity allowed under the permit which was issued in November. So among the things being sought are a declaration that neither the manner nor the extent of the breaches or likely breaches of the said constitutional rights is demonstrably justified in a free and democratic society, and an order that Holness's decision and the permit are void and of no effect and or should be struck down. Yeah, man, so me say Michael Hilton no play with people, man, so you know what things set up. You understand? So the permit has 72 conditions, which the Prime Minister said would mitigate for impact on species biodiversity for the area and ensure greater management of the total acreage. Me do the video so you can go watch it. See? And as me I say, peeps, for the people them who come more time with an agenda, don't you know make no sense. Cause here we go on. When we talk things around here, so we know, and my opinion me share around here, so you know, a facts. Yes, and I mean me share my opinion sometime from a factual basis, but then we don't have no agenda around here, so Zane, we're not an association. And nobody not pay with it, because we know them have shows, you know, where them pay for circle channels like mine and discredit the work on them. So we know that. That has been documented publicly. That both political party have people on them payroll where them show out on the streets for running upon people who beat them bad. You understand?
But them we can get found that payroll.
You probably need, because then if money I give you, you know, take some. What you mean? So we know so there are people out there like that. So that don't faze me none at all. You understand what I say? Auntie.
You know, I think what we need to read the 72 conditions.
They're available, you know. They're available.
Yeah, we need to.
I never done read all of it, but them available. Now, peeps, when we stream last Friday night, we talk about, because the news was fresh that Adams and his family then can't go to America again. And I said that I doubt that Mr. Adams would feel any way about it. That I was wrong. The man was livid. Me I say right now, Adams even business. I think though, Scotty, what might be his biggest gripe is that because of his business, he may needs to visit America from time to time. I think that may be his issue.
He might need to try.
You know him run security company and security firm and them something, you understand? And them things. So me don't know. But the man was not happy. In name, please. I mean I say Adams will go on business with them, you know. Right now Adams on business with them. Quasi, big up yourself in a youth. What go on? Yeah, man. So RenetoAdams calls decision to ban family from US barbaric. I listened to Dan Jackson Miller interface engagement with Mr. Adams, and he wasn't happy. So retired senior superintendent of police RenetoAdams had described as barbaric and an insult the decision by the U.S. authorities to ban his family members from traveling to the North American country. So at the same time, Adams says the U.S. decision to impose sanctions on him to enter the country has not shaken his resolve. Adams don't really do business by business. And his high morals that he has maintained over the years. For me, I am alright. I have never been fond of America. I have never been fond of America. I have a visa going 50 years plus, and I have never gone to the United States, other than about 3 times, and in total, it has not reached staying there for a month, the former tough talking cop said. As far as I see, the United States is one big ghetto. You understand? A man say, as far as I see, the United States is one big ghetto. So on Thursday last, Adams and 5 other cops who were part of the now disbanded crime management unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, along with their immediate family members, were banned from entering the States. So the former cops are among 17 officials and their family members of foreign governments who have been blacklisted for what the U.S. Secretary of State has described as gross violations of human rights. America out here talking about gross violations of human rights. Father, forgive them. They don't know what they have done. Or something like that. They said Jesus. Something like that. They don't even know. So the only question that I would want to ask, and I want to suggest also, what have my children done in this regard, as well as other members of my family, like my siblings and so on? What have they done as it relates to breaches of human rights and other people's rights for that matter? What have they done in this regard to deserve that sanction and this insult and this barbaric action that has been taken against them? So I guess that hurt Adams. So him alright. People them him kind of business boy. So reiterating that he has never been to the United States on more than 3 occasions, Adam described the country as a big ghetto where persons of various races were treated like animals and where their dignity and rights are often suppressed. I am surprised that this is the country claiming that they have breached people's rights. Me too. So the information banning Adams and his family was released on Thursday by the U.S. Department of State to coincide with the observation of World Human Rights Day. Wow. These actions reflect our ongoing commitment to disrupt, deter, and promote accountability of perpetrators of human rights violations and abuses wherever and whenever they occur. Uncle Sam are the man.
Strong words. But why is family though?
I don't know. I guess they might try hurt him. I don't know.
I get how they could. But when family then often doing it, can't get squawk, can get you shop.
But then can't get squawk because then take free visa.
Yeah, well, I'll pay one already. But what the family side though? I am not versed in this part of it. So, somebody cannot tell me why
them just a be vindictive. That is what them a do. You understand? But in my Frowns but in family still. But obviously the man not really into America like that. The man get to business. You understand? So but I know still. Alright, peace. I could talk about some things, cause boy, it dirty tough. You understand?
Very.
Yeah. I would have done many videos in relation to the sequence of events surrounding O'Keefe Aaron's OC Laden, and you know how it started, how it transpired, and how it ended. He has been sentenced to really and truly 5 years and 6 months in prison. That is a total sentence. But he will serve only 4 years because the sentences are to run concurrently. So he was sentenced to 4 years for possession of illegal possession of firearm and 18 months for illegal possession of ammunition. He pleaded guilty in October or in November, I think, and he was sentenced on, I think the hearing was the 15th, but the verdict was handed down on the 16th. However, it has emerged that he may be out way before the 4 years would have elapsed, as his lawyer said on record that he may apply for parole after serving 1 year. I guess he may be also let out and early for good behavior and them something there. So, and me need to intercheck a little, because I see people drawing parallels with this case and other cases, not remembering that the man plead guilty. You understand? Mm-hmm. He pleaded guilty. So because he pleaded guilty, he would have benefit from a sentence reduction. You can't expect a man when a plead guilty and show no remorse and accept no responsibility, I will get the same treatment as a man who plead guilty. Now, mark you, I have said many a times that not everybody forget the opportunity to plead guilty. Because you have some man who kill pitney and woman and them spouse and some whole heap of people, and they get to plead guilty and get reduced sentence. Me not depend on that. But the reality is that the artist put up him on. The artist said, look here, I was wrong. He is remorseful.
I did it.
You understand? He has accepted responsibility. And because he pleaded guilty and did not waste the court's time, they saw it fit to give him a reduction in sentence. Plus, his what you call it, something there? Social inquiry report apparently returned positive results, and his character witnesses would have also represented him well. One of his character witnesses was Christopher Martin, and another one was the counselor for the Junction Division, Setani Holness. I wonder if Setani and the Prime Minister related. May I look into it. Zin, so, yes, I know people that say about teacher can get 4 years or 4 years in for serve. I mean, I dispute that. What I say is that, because I share the information, is that he may be free before the 4 years elapse. Because, yeah, I just all the things set up. And, as I say, it's easy for people to shred sometime and chastise people. But the man put up him hand, Scotty, and said, look here, I was wrong. I did something illegal. I run afoul of the law. And I am man enough to accept that and to face the consequences. See, and as a result of... Yeah, man. I
appreciate that, but
what?
Like, for me, yes, you admit say you're guilty. I may appreciate that. Yeah. And I'm not speaking in reference to this case. I'm speaking in a general term.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me say me guilty. I mean, sir, me guilty. But me don't say that equal to you getting a lesser fine, sir. Because you appreciate say you say you're guilty. Yeah. And you don't waste my time.
Right. So that's why you get the less time?
No, man. That's your foolishness, sir.
So you say, even if you plead guilty, you don't get no sentence reduction?
No, then you don't do it, sir.
Yeah, we know say you do it, and you accept responsibility for doing it.
And I appreciate that, sir.
But the next thing, Scotty, in order for the efficient operation of the justice system,
I understand how
it free up courtroom space and time and then you know.
Yes. And allows things to move a little bit.
Right.
Quicker. I appreciate that him come up front, and you know it takes a real individual to say, yeah man, me do it, and you know.
So Scotty, me if you come to court and tell us me guilty and you still send me go here prison for 15 years.
Then book your two and see no. maybe when I juror you see what me say.
First thing, juror not make sentence in the recommendation, then just say if you're guilty or innocent. You understand?
Well, make me know a judge.
Okay, you see? You're partaking of corruption and you're still like, man, move, man. Figure out what you're up to.
Right away, I tell the judge, said, Judge, if you're guilty of the crime, you must do the
first thing you can give character reference to me. That's the first thing. You understand? I'm ball, two ball, and then sitting there and beg a judge. Somebody even know what you're talking about. But as me I say, for me still, I understand the purpose of guilty pleas and reducing sentence on that premise. What I have said though is that it should not be available to everybody and it should be on a case by case basis, because you can't have man kill them wife and them pitney and go plead guilty and get 5 years.
And get a less. No, be fair. That is adding insult to injury.
Yes, Scotty.
You imagine you kill a baby mother, a two baby, and maybe dog them with it out of them. And just because you say you do it, instead of getting 20 years, you ever get 10? No, sir.
And as me I say, Scotty, I am understanding of the need to have this as a part of a judicial process, right? But it shouldn't be available for everybody. You understand?
Yeah,
it should be based on a case by case basis. Based on the nature of the case, you don't have no access to that family. But with Laden situation, you know, I mean, if them did run the ballistics on the gun and they come up so the gun kill some people, you understand? But
that's totally different.
But if he put up him on, and if I am assuming that they did ballistic testing on the weapon, Zane, and if not doping on the panny, so to speak, you know you talk like you them out the street, and him say, Your Honor, look here, me guilty, me wrong, make we get this thing moving. You understand? So me can accept that. I can accept that. Zane, you have accepted your transgression and you are willing to face the consequences. So make we see what go on. Now, the next story is Jaja.
Good night, Miss Millicent says she'll make Christmas cake.
So Miss Millie, but me I get the cake and now remember, so when you come here, I normally get my cake put on, you know. Jaja, COVID does mash up the cake vibes. But big up yourself, Auntie. Sarah Mark, big up yourself, you know. You understand? I hope you help Auntie Millie, you know what I mean? Creamy the sugar and the butter.
Sugar and the butter.
So you know, peeps, I remember I did a call-in stream specifically about Leroy, Russell, OC, Tom, and we want to ask if, I don't even remember what we did ask about people calling and people share them views. And I have been trying to process this in my head. I don't know, my head coming in a extra large size, right? So we have some space in there. And me I try to figure out, working with the reports that have been released by the police, see, if Tommy Lee could be so silly. And let me tell you why I say that. Tommy Lee knows that he has been looked at, is being looked at, and will be looked at by the security forces. Whether I'm like it or nay, he has been looked at. Tommy Lee knows that him up on rotation. So every 6 months him go in and him forward back. Rotation. Tommy Lee knows that he is walking a thin line. Tommy Lee knows that unfortunately, based on his story and situation, he is perceived as a lawbreaker. Tommy Lee has been questioned already in relation to shootings. Not shooting, you know, shootings. He has been charged, tried, and acquitted of lottery scamming and other things. And a man would have been through so much run-ins with the law, was found, according to police reports, with a gun in his waist. I have been trying to fathom that. I have been trying to make sense of that because it don't make no sense to me. I have said before, Scotty, say, I don't know if Tommy Lee is involved in the things that they say is involved in, but the reality is that if smoke there, fire there somewhere. Might be the smoke that they above the fire, because breeze can blow a smoke over so like, but fire there somewhere. And yes, and I said many times, if Tommy Lee is not guilty of these things, one, he need to change him company, he need to stop go some places, and he need, yeah, I mean, and if him know say some things wrong some place, he need to fix them things there. I have always said that.
Somebody in the comments there, it's like they always they run one corner somewhere wait for Tommy Lee.
Omar Mill say, what if undercover police in and around him circle? But then, if undercover police around my circle, Omari, that don't mean nothing to me because me not do nothing wrong. So if undercover police even around my circle, then that is neither here nor there for me. Because me not give them no reason for them come lock me up. So him can undercover all him want. You see me the pan? Remember, also, you know what we need to put into context is that the police are saying it was an intelligence-driven operation. Them know where them did I go and them know who them did I go to.
Mm-hmm.
And the SWAT team, you know, and a regular police officer go out there, you know, circle him, you know. See him? And me I say, after all that Tommy Lee has been in, after all that his name has been called with, and I now come out here so come tell us that Tommy Lee guilty of anything he did because me don't know. Make we see how the thing go. What me I say is that after all these things, Scotty, you remember, you know, the police based on the report, you know, and in the car they find the gun, you know, they find the gun in your waist.
Yeah, the news said that it was found in his waist. Nika's AJ, stop it, man. It's a Mark X, them find it, you know.
It's a Mark X, a drive.
No, I mean, sir, if me know say the spotlight there for me try now and walk it a narrow line because, I mean, you know that you're being watched. If you would have been called in and questioning for more than one different thing, obviously they are watching you. And if you are being watched, why not be careful? Say gun now upon me. Well, me not have a gun in the first.
Scotty, what you gonna do upon me? I mean, know say from police see me, them go search me. I mean name Tommy Lee. Eh? Me I try to figure out how Tommy Lee make police find him with gun in their waist according to the reports. And when I think Monday evening it happened. Me go share the share the article, man. Me just try fathom some things. Eh? So, dancehall entertainer Tommy Lee Sparta, whose given name is Leroy Russell, has been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Russell was arrested on Monday, the 14th of December, about 6 p.m. on Auburn Road in New Kingston after a vehicle in which he was traveling with was intercepted by members of the Jamaica Specialized Operations Unit. The men in the vehicle were searched, and the firearm was found in Russell's waistband. So, alright, the police ain't tap you, Scotty. You know, say, you are persona non grata. And you know push a gun under your car seat. You have a gun in your waist. No, me as me say, me I try to figure out. Me from Monday, me I try to figure out this. There's no way upon the face of the earth Tommy Lee could have feel in her head so they now go search him. I mean, I say, yo, the man. Where is Scotty?
Maybe never have nobody for hold on pan it too.
You don't want nobody hold on pan it. You put it under your seat, you put it in your car. It was found in the car. You never find it in my hand. And I'm alone in the car neither. Other people in the car. A
So,
two
if
vehicle, you know.
it's stored in the car, who gets charged?
Everybody have to take responsibility for it until somebody take responsibility for it. But at least we only hear a Tommy Lee phone with gun in our waist. Scotty, a gun find in your car and a gun find in your waist are two different places. Sorry.
Careful.
Yeah, what me I say is that yes, the find in the car, you know. Me get that, you know. But in the car versus your waist, Scotty. Your waist, you know.
Are yours? It's funny still.
You know funny. It's sad.
But sir, you know, there's a little saying I say, if you not go on a fall loose, you can't misfire. You know that little one?
Breeze the blowing in your forehead, man.
No man, you kill this one with your forehead.
Oh, yes, you
What
kill
your
this
forehead do so?
Nah, man, the breeze strong, man, and you know. Yo, no, you see, and then no, yeah, man, but one thing I lag, Scotty computer not good. So we just try to make it work, and first we actually get fit to do the stream like this. So I progress same way. But in the future, everything is smooth, man. Don't worry about it. See?
Finar said him left the lights at home.
He left the lights at home.
That Finar says so.
But if he left the license at home, then means there's a license gun, him still have a chance, cause I just forget my license. It's like you drive your car and forget your license, then you can't go retrieve your license for sure so you have a license. No, me just find it hard to comprehend, Scotty. Me I tell you the truth what God love. Man say he was on his way to FLA. Uno can't go on. Me I try, no. But on a serious note though, Scotty, me I try to figure out how can this man, knowing that he is seen a particular way by the security forces, be traveling around, not only with a gun, you know, but with a gun in his waist.
The decision, the choices that we make, Sarah, have a way of coming around to bite us in the rear.
London boys asking what is FLA. FLA is a firearm licensing authority. That is the agency that regulates gun permits and licenses in Jamaica. I don't know though. I tell you the truth. I don't know. God know I don't know. I find it bizarre, Scotty. You understand? I find it absolutely. And you know the flip side of this thing too? Down the years, many people have tried the security forces, so them have picked on Tommy Lee and the youth innocent and the system of fight the youth and them something. How many look here? I couldn't tell Tommy Lee, so the system, so-called system, the security forces, them not stop pre. Me couldn't tell him that. If him did sensible any at all, he wouldn't figure that. And for all the things them where you make police catch you with, a gun in your waist. No, that me can't make that part that I know me. I don't me I do a video that me I try to figure out like this real like me I read it again just to make sure me I say the right thing. Gun in a family waistband. And me I say me go check back the police Twitter feed and then me go check back the news article them just to make sure it's a waistband them say cause me I try say me can't see through that.
You know, but so.
But if you go so and you know you're up on rotation. You know you've been on rotation. You know a soon time for the man then call you in again.
Stop my phone.
I choose Scotty every year then call me in like 2 times a year. Like a farm work program. Then you see record there. Every year, Tommy Lee is wanted as a person of interest. I mean, not tell a lie upon him. That's the thing there. The rotation in there. A true thing. You understand? Gaza Nation, I said the news sound made up. Scotty, are you to freeze up? I think it freeze up. Teacher, I don't believe this is him, yes. But then nobody have denied that either. His lawyers have not said anything in relation to discrediting that report. Well, I guess probably full declaration has not been made to them yet either. He has solicited legal representation from Tom Tavares Finson. You know, normally Ernest Smith, I'm lawyer. Ernest Smith say no call him. Ernest Smith probably say new work, but you know call Ernie. You understand?
I want that man to call either.
You want to call Ernest Smith?
No, not Ernie.
Oh, you want to call Tavares? Why you want to call Tavares Finson?
If me drop in a problem, I want somebody more to defend myself.
Who that? Peter Champini.
Then I could have who else?
They say a Champini shouldn't call.
Yeah, man. Say the problem I get in a Champini if you call. No,
hold on, Scotty. Nicky said in his waist, come on, teach. The man that's stupid. Then it's the man that's stupid, Nicky. You understand? Me I tell you what the police report said. The police report says in him waist. Then me not have no reason for dispute the police report because at the report they got court and I don't think them would then consider them find it in him waist if I never find him waist. So you say Peter Champagne shouldn't link.
Yeah, a Champagne, sir. You know say a Champagne me want defend me. If you get in a trouble with Champagne me want. Who else me could have one?
Bert Samuels.
Yeah, he a Champagne tell you. And Champagne tell learn a robbery officer. The man did ask the officer what time that I tap it on his shoulder. And the man get up, sir. A Champagne.
A Champagne, I go to man for choose still. But the next thing to Scotty, cause what have to be real about this? I mean, say some people I got in them emotions and I say, yo, Ray and T and the system, this and system that. How many more cases shall we need to see? Shall we see or do we need to understand that many of these entertainers are living the music that they are producing?
Well.
How many more cases do we need to see to accept that these entertainers, them need to sort out them life? How many more and as we say, I say Tommy Lee guilty of nothing because he has not been found guilty. We have to speak as the situation is presently. See, Laden there, him say him guilty. No, you know, me not hear the voice note, Amari. Me hear there was a voice note, but me not hear it. It could as all reach to my phone and me not listening because through a million message come in sometime, me not get around to all of them. Zane, but you can probably send it to me, but me not hear it. You Zane? Gun in your waist. Me not understand that. Like, don't be surprised Tommy Lee burst the case. It's on Pinkwall. Me not really go them places still like that still. You understand? And just that's why I'm gonna probably see them things. Me try to keep my sanity, you know. So social media thing, me not really do like that, you know. Like me over on Instagram, but me just focus on my page. You understand what I said? Me put something on it. I have a couple of my friends then put up a picture of me like it if me like it. You understand? And thing. Instagram as a means of communication channel wide because many people reach out to me there. As a matter of fact, it's probably easier if you get through to me via Instagram than WhatsApp because a million message sometime. By the time me see your message 1 year after, I just saw the thing set up. So you know, peeps. And there's a video where somebody was standing upstairs videoing the police arresting Tommy Lee, and his disposition remind me of a particular incident that took place some years ago in relation to another entertainer. Like, it just brought me back there. I mean, I said, Jaja. The parallels, I don't know. So, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it develops. He goes to court on the 6th of January, I think. All right, let me just finish reading the article. So, the men in the vehicle were searched and the firearm was found in Russell's waistband. He remains in police custody and is to appear in court to answer to charges on the 6th of January 2020. So, no Christmas, I wrote. He is also the subject of other criminal investigations. Now, I can assure you that that gun will be tested for ballistics as well. Yes, that's another dynamics to this thing, you know. So let's not forget that. So the gun are gonna do, them are gonna test the gun. You understand? Early on Tuesday, the management team of the Embattled Entertainer said that the artists had hired Queen's Counsel Tom Tavares Vinson and Donahue Martin as he fights allegations that he was found in possession of an illegal firearm. So, you know, the info was shared in a press release. And I did a video that encaptured that press release that when I read it and stuff. Yeah. So the police say the entertainer was arrested on reasonable suspicion of illegal possession of firearm. That is the Monday evening. He was charged officially the Tuesday because Donahue Martin, who is also representing him, had gone to the court to file, had filed a verbal habeas corpus. How that pronounce again? Let me look on the word. Because I'm a liar, you know. You understand? I normally say it right. Habeas corpus application, here, that. And the judge had ruled that Tommy Lee be released by 8 a.m. on Thursday morning if he was not charged. And it's the same day them charge him. You understand? So, it is understood that a 9mm Glock pistol with an extended magazine containing 18 rounds was seized during the incident in which a DJ was arrested. So, it is also believed that 7 others were also taken into custody and are being investigated by the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Unit. So. Why sis, I don't know. Zane, I don't know.
Struggle is real.
Too real. This is a struggle times 2. Yo, I don't know, star. As me as I still, I cannot pronounce any guilt on the entertainer. I'll watch and see how it develops. All I'm saying, yeah, man. But based on the allegations, me still try to wrap my head around it. And if my head can't wrap around it, it's wrappable, because my head big. How could Tommy Lee find himself in a position where he is found with a gun in his waist?
What said? Yeah, the man lawyer say allegations.
What the lawyer go say, Scotty? What you mean? They left me a liar, what you think me go say? Say it true? What you think?
Yeah, being pleaded guilty and everything work out.
And you know what is ironic? There are people who have been saying that them not stop until them hold Tommy Lee and something.
I would say all these fancy overrated lawyers in Jamaica could not even win an hamburger case in a first. I don't agree with that statement. None at all.
Rudy C not really sure about them liar why they are Jamaica, man. Because Peter Champagne them not play.
I don't agree with that.
You understand?
Anywhere.
Bird Samuels them not play. Natalie Nita Eddie them not play. You understand? You have Queen's Counsel. Many Queen's Counsels are in Jamaica. If there's a Queen's Counsel, it means that you're at the top of your game. We have many Queen's Counsel. Lord Gifford, Michael Hilton, like a million different lawyers out here who can win cases anyway, man. Not do that, family. Well, I know that Peter Champagne is not overrated because the man didn't lose. You understand? We can't tell you that. So.
I'm not a lawyer, sir.
Yeah. Nah, man, you have good lawyers out here, man. I want to answer, man. Look how much man get to you for KD Knight. The sheriff? What you mean? Right, it. A whole heap of bad lawyer. PJ Patterson. What you mean by it? Nah, man, not do that something there, man. Not do that something there, man.
Can't accept that.
No, me not gonna accept that one there still. Tell me, say, you have some lawyer where I live off a name and fame. I can call a few names, but I not call nobody names. But what I say, some man can get my first thing right now. Lawyer get my money, I must land me a buy our house. You understand? That's my thing there. You see? It must some business transaction. Right now. Lawyer fee no fit me. That's not my size. That tight. That squeeze me. You understand? Yeah. Yes, yeah, mate. I don't know. Before I go, me done talk about them something. Me done stream for night and I feel like me I come sing and chat till 12 o'clock like every night on the wrong. You understand? I'm calling a lie, you sue me. Watch you know. What me I say is that you see how it is a freeze up. You see, want change me, but what you mean locked? Then
no, lock me.
Eh? Well, let me switch over to my camera alone, Scotty, and switch on background. Cause you shot this all lock me out. Me have a few things to talk about before me leave, and then me go leave. Change. This not change. Alright, everything freezer. I mean, one is a picture back of me for your size streaming. You see what I'm going? Alright, peeps. So, big up on yourself. 30 minutes more. You can't go and talk. See? But the reality is that some artists are work for pay a lawyer. I mean, I understand that. You say, I bet me catch you 11. Alright.
In reality, these lawyer fees must be huge.
They didn't have to use Scotty, man. Because retainer can't cheat.
I would like. That is what I was just about to say. I would like to know what is the retainer like for like a man like Champagne, Bert, KD Knight. Me not like to know what the retainer be. Because people seem to just about them two for no reason.
Well, I couldn't tell you, sis. But I know, say, me no know. That me know. What me know, say, is me no know. Because me can't understand. That's all me can't tell you. God do. Yo.
Well, the lawyers are...
I work. And if they get them tech work...
can't hold it against them.
Yeah. So, peace. Big up on yourself for the ones that did in the Jamil premiere. You understand? It was a nice vibes. Different interview. You understand? I know some man I say some things you teach. You shouldn't you shouldn't do the interview. Let me know when people come by that. Because as I say, people, no, don't do that. Me interview G-Wiz, me interview Natty King, me interview Best Center, me interview Jonah X. Jamaican. You understand what I say? I interview people who would have contributed meaningfully to the music. So don't misconstrue that and say it's a veteran. We don't do that. Zine and thing. Teach them. You've been doing well. Keep sleeping on it. More blessings on your team. Blessings in the multi-diamond. Give thanks enough. You know, I appreciate. Jamil interview was my second trending interview, and we give thanks for that. You understand me? I say I suppose the reason why that interview trend is because you know people probably are looking for controversy. I conducted that interview in Zine consciously removing all the fodder I know say people are planning to feed off. You understand me? I say I know say there was a live stream after my thing where some man say some things I think, but sure. I mean,
even in your stream, I saw a person say, ask him this, ask him that, ask him that. I mean, honestly, I would have been on most of the interviews, and it was a really natural flowing. Like the young man was just speaking, and he was speaking his truth, regardless of what perception me might have or a next person might have. It's his. And him just
to understand is that me not do no interview for them. Me not do no interview for them and for fuel for them thing and agenda. I am interviewing. I say you teach, you need to have 10 minutes of the salient points in an interview. No. That is a man's story. Me not break up a man's story for getting a sound bites. You understand? That is not my thing. Only the Major Mackerel thing, I do that because Major Mackerel was speaking primarily about losing his leg. And I think I just need me to encapsulate that by itself. I have never done that for no other interview because it's a man journey. Why me I break up a man journey? If you get sound bites, me not into that. If you want know, you go watch the interview. If you don't want to watch the interview, you don't watch it. Jamil, big up yourself, my general. First thing first. You understand? Real youth and people for understand say when certain opportunities present themselves, me go take it. So if Chronix's opportunity forward, me not for interview Chronix.
Quick and fast.
If me get a Chronix interview right now, me go put on my clothes and go interview him. Scotty have to get herself together and see now. Then what you mean? Coffee but if me get to interview Coffee where the whole world I look on. Say if the whole world I look on Coffee and me interview her, it means that some more people are gonna look on my things. What do really mean? Me not understand. You see? No, some of the young artists them right now still, me not go out of my way for go seek for interview them. But their artists have Kabaka, Pyramid and Protege. If the opportunity come up, what you mean? Me go turn on my camera them asking some question. Ain't easy. I mean I understand. Leela Ike, what you mean? Me gone. So, I want people to stop take this thing out of them head. You see, like how them used to brand me one time as a news channel, like a news channel. No. Me share information, man. Me is an information sharing channel. No, people are brand me as a veteran interview. No, I interview people who contribute to the music meaningfully. Jamil has been in the business from when 2015, when him get him really big break. And Jamil has made more contribution to some man than some man when in the music for 50 years. That is just the reality of the thing. So what you mean me not interview Jamil? Me not understand that. Come on, man. And this is a business. Are you going to give me that money when me going to make for a Jamil interview? Say me can't give me, then fine. So pay me not to do it. And me still going to do it and take your money. You know like when you pay people for vote, not vote for people and then vote. Take your money and vote for you next month. What do you mean? Well, as me as a piece, pick up on it. The thing is that, and I know this to sis, I will always discuss it. I don't try to please everybody. As a matter of fact, I don't try to please people. I just create my content. If you watch the video, you watch it. If you don't watch it, we move on. It's a simple thing. On to the next video. You see me the pan? On to the next video. So I'm not concerned my time about who I watch or who not watch. If it is important to you, you will watch it. If not, we're good same way. Love is always there. You see me the pan? So big up on yourself, peeps. Trending interview. I mean, them things don't come so easy. You understand? And we give thanks. And are the people them responsible for that. You understand? And you know, funny enough, me see people in a Scotty. Me see people. Brother there. If you know nothing sensible for talk, just slow the thing, brother. You understand? Cause some more time. Wanna just chat too much. You see me? If you know nothing good for say, then you make no sense to join the conversation. You come, and this is not a negative kind of corner. We don't do the negativity around here, so. See, so everything enough for you, you better you not get involved. You understand what I say? So, ESPN, me know that. Me don't know about the fun part, or me know the critics part. Big up yourself, brother. So watch me now. The thing is that, one, I'm not really concerned myself about the naysayers and the skeptics. See, remember me tell you so I just start the YouTube, man tell me so I got dead for hungry, I'm going to sell banana chips and bag juice, I'm going to try farming. You understand what I say? See, and I mean, look where we are. So me upon. When me just start do the interviews, man, you also complain, you teach. At the same question them you ask, you know, the interview them and this and that. Me not change my format. I sat down and I wrote that format on piece of paper and the Jamil interview came up because whosoever around him, you know, when the discussion came up was your interviews have structure. They are organized. See, many of the interviews were come out because of that. So the issue is that, look, everything won't be for everybody. Some people will like the interview, some people won't. I will not lose any sleep over it. If you don't know me, you don't know that already. Me just move on to the next video. If me do a video and one person watch it, me move on to the next one. If the next one are 2 people watch it or what, me move on to the next one. Because it's really and truly my job. It's work, me I work. You understand? So, me just move on. Me not waste my time and sulk over it. The world continues. I have videos. Me have video where over 1 million and 1.2 million people watch. Me have video where 1,200 people watch. Every video 1.2 million people now go watch it. And every video 12 people now go watch it. So we just move on. We continue doing it. You understand what I say? So we're not concerned myself. Like, I take constructive criticisms. But when you think, say, me I do the interview with them for you only, you're wrong. The moment you think that, stop thinking. You understand? I document a man's journey and a man's story, and that is it. So, fine, you can make suggestion and tell me, so, oh, you'd want me to try an interview, even though I kind of find that M and the next and the M and the next to be slightly annoying sometimes. Because we don't even understand how challenging it is to get some of these artists who will sit down and reason sometimes. Dan Mafia Dancehall! The man where I go split him there, man. Him there, man. The man where I go split the internet next week. And Dan Mafia responsible for the rest of the year. Me can put it out there. You understand? Part 1 and part 2. That them man I go split the internet. I tell you, you better understand laugh right now. Because you're not going to laugh for years to come. As Jamil said. In years to come. Dan Mafia, pick up yourself for the youth. Dan Mafia sample man. What are you going to do in a Corona Christmas? Right now what that me want to discuss. Jaja. Yo, and peeps, Corona Christmas warm out there now. We don't need to go find a song for iTunes and them places and buy a song. You understand? Bigger heads on no please assist us. It look like we not have no heart. Yeah, man. Mafia, big up yourself, man. As me say, Dan Mafia part 1, Tuesday, 7:30. Make it a date and double it. Dan Mafia part 2 next week. Hey, man, Dan Mafia talk about 4 days. I not tell no lie upon him. You see him the right there, so. About 4 days we talk for. Yeah, so yes, so. See him?
Usually when I like this interview, man.
Yeah, man, and then you see the thing about Mafia, you know, there's a lot of misinformation out there and thing. And the man's story, real, the man's struggles, separate and apart from the music, inspiring. Mm-hmm. You understand? And the things that the man overcome on a different level. So him normally say, I'm going to split sitting. So right now, the interview I go split the place next week. Mafia, big up yourself, youth. Yeah, man. Them man, they're responsible for the rest of 2021. Yeah, that's the sort of thing there. Peeps, big up on yourself. You understand? You know, I appreciate the support and thing. Yeah, look out. Get book out. You know what thing goes. Scotty, big up yourself. You need a computer. You see me? Yeah, hold on your progress I stream. You understand?
Leave me alone.
And thing.
I come link you with your stream. So.
Alright, remember we had to call in stream Sunday night. Because we not going to school Monday, you know. And we can dance.
Me go to school Monday.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to deal with Mark book them and then sitting down.
You are going to school Monday too,
You don't know if me I go to school Monday. I might go to school Monday.
Then when you go?
No, I can't go Tuesday.
We are going to school Monday and get it done. Samba, yes, I am technically an old farmer, yeah.
Yeah, she teaches agri-sci. Alright, peace. Mafia, big up yourself. What we are doing at Corona Christmas? That we want to discuss. I know what thing go. Peace, big up on yourself. Soon on Sunday. Sunday, supposed to be calling stream. So whatever else happen, we discuss that. But you know, we want to talk about the crime situation in the country. Zane, we want to talk about the crime situation and what we can do. And thing and them something because the things that are weird. You see? Things that are weird. Jamil, big up yourself. Chronicler, big up yourself. I don't know if you watch them things here still, but we appreciate the share of the post where you share. You understand? It means that more people are seeing the name and them something there, and you know what I mean? The thing a bill. Zane, so no, calm down. Rebellious Boutique and Rosie G.
Nicola, Hillside, right?
Yeah, man.
One of my favorite songs, that man.
I know one of your favorite songs.
Is Hillside setting sometime with the fun.
So, peeps, enjoy your weekend. I don't know a thing, you know. You understand? I know so we are come up to the Yuletide season and people kind of overindulge and them something there. I go soon on Sunday again and I talk to you again a little bit and make sure I keep you grounded. You understand? Because we know a thing going and the Christmas is not going to be like any other Christmas you have experienced before based on how the situation set up. But we have to just be careful. For the people that want their yard, you know what thing. For the people that want to come a yard, you know what thing set up. For the people that want to stay in a cowl, you know what thing set up. You understand? I mean, spend some time with your family and your friends, yes, but just try to keep the numbers on a limit. Lower them party business. We've been a party all days of our life. Party no new. Party no just start 2020, you know. We are going like say party new. And we are trying done party. Party can't done. As good as one party, your mother meet your father and your grandfather meet your grandmother. Party been around here from them time. You understand? We are going like party new about here. We have this desire, we have to go party, You know, see people are dead.
Right now, may I look for J safe number.
Yeah, share every party with you, Scotty.
Every party on my book up at. Me not hide and tell you. Quick and fast. Me can't find the number all of a sudden. Me not beg you look for it for me too.
Me know it. Then me know a number.
If the party I keep them for know.
We say the party I keep we make them know.
That I don't care what anybody wants to say. At the end of the day, I don't want when January come we find ourselves in a more problem than what we in already. The thing more reach like certain countries where you hear about 3,000 persons that dead per day. Have we ever stopped to think about 3? You imagine how much people that are dead one time? One day? Just like that. Are you ever tell me boy you want to go a party and go where you feel go? Put up your party status and make me see it now.
You know, play with them, sis.
Quick and fast, me I show you out. WhatsApp, then say what you send and I send a screenshot you. The party is at X location at X time. Let them come a party and wear your mask. Stop it foolish, sir. Make we just chill and relax for this local season and see if the thing can balance to such a way. And as an educator, as we always say, we not like to even push out with even with grade 11 them come January. Because it things set away already. I don't think we really grasp how much these students are at a disadvantage. And if the cases go up, it means that school is none at all. You understand? So make we relax now, man, and make it thing just bubble and work good.
Short-term sacrifice with long-term benefits, eh?
That. But how many them not willing to do that, brother?
That's
and
true,
it's
man.
going to find you in a problem. Because everybody wants a party, dear. You know why? In Tinong, brother, dear rave. Because night party now keep everybody have a day rave.
But no matter what time you keep a problem.
Exactly. Make we just chill, man, and relax. Spend time at home. Some of you a long time we had no whole lamp and we. Clear your house. Relax. Make the things settle in. So we can start the new year on a better footing.
The thing is, the common cry, Scotty, is that me young. Your party already. Me young. Me have a party. People tell me that already, you know. Yeah, man. Somebody tell me.
Right now, only invite me to your party then. But you have to send me full details. Send me location, a promoter name, everything. May I come and I alone come here.
Sean W, it is good to see you, Empress. I know no stay some type of way on half no ways. I mean, one time you was like, you know what I mean? I know so sometimes you're not feeling well and you would have had a rough year of it in some stretch without saying too much. It's always great to see you. And thing, one time before the stream start, Sean W and some other people used to their own here. Them left. I don't feel no way still. Me does vex. That's how I think go still. Sean, me love you, eh?
That's mad. You see, I said they not go in. Tell me your party I keep stuff. You will not go in.
Yes, black champion son. Them, you understand? Like, we do them things both here. You understand? I'm glad to see her still, but you see, you have to make them know. We outside there. Man, a woman me link up with me G. Give thanks. Man, blessings. Yeah, man. Teach. I am still here. Just a silent support. Then if you go support me in a silent, I'm not sure about it. I look into it and I say I still want to keep it still. See?
Silent support is still good support. Leave Sean alone.
No. Sean, we don't live so. We don't live in a silence. You understand? So, King T, big up yourself in a long time. I see the one. Cookie Mom original. Manners and respect. You see me I say? Nix. Guzma. Malik. Finar. The man with the girls them say a star. The son of Jamaica. No, that's such a good name. I always say that. James Bond. Big up yourself in a youth. Dante Dan. Manners and respect in a Tessrin. Big up yourself in the Empress. Carry the day one at a time. I'm not even sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
Carry it, I don't know. Misha right, blessings. Yes, manners are expecting a broski. Guy Fox, what you deal with you? Omar Mills Entertainment. Manners are respecting him. You know what things said. You see, Omar got you, big brother, what you deal with? Rebellious still there. Peace, remember? The ladies them, Fluffy Divas them, Rebellious Boutique, Instagram. You understand? Get something. And for the man them who love say them like the big girls them, you understand? The plus size ladies them. I'm gonna go buy something over a store for you ladies them. General, what you deal with you? Peeps, I want to know say presenter are one of the man responsible for enough of the interviews them want to sip on the channel. And them man they say you teach, you have to go interview that man there, and them man they met the link with them one phone credit and then sitting there. Yeah, I'm a G. You understand? Presenter, big up yourself. Artists in our business too, but them man they rich. You understand? I feel like a stranger here. It is no longer my home. Then if it be your home and you left it, you understand? Then nobody now say empty house and not going there. Then people is going to come here. If you was here inviting people into the house, then you would know people. Is you never been here. You may understand you did sick for a long time, but even before that, you wasn't here. You understand? So, is you make you turn stranger. You understand? Sure. Shantaya Campbell, big up yourself. Presenter, big up yourself in the youth. Presenter, one of the man them will make enough things happen. Zane. And I want to tell you, say, I go somewhere and see the man, and the man I say, yo, me have to come here the man, you know. And from there, so, Zane, presenter, you have Adrian from Chuckback Music, Jafrican, because he do some artist work, but big presenter. Marvin from Studio for Sunrise Crescent, Red Hills. Them man they make a lot of things happen. Natty King, me Adrian. Them man they make enough things happen. Born to kill. We don't need to even mention killer. Beanie Man, General too. Predator. Do enough little things in a you know what I mean? Peeps, I just love and joy. And but you have some man out there where enough things happen and at them make it happen. Presenter one of the man. Presenter, I never said this publicly. But big up yourself in a broski. We appreciate all things. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Don't do that, bro. But rich. Me I put it out there, man. Claim it, brother. Peace. Big up on yourself. Me know Mr. Davis about me a day till 12 o'clock. Him lose. Him bet him money and lose. Peeps. Enjoy your weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't overdo nothing. Moderation over botheration. We know the stream still laggy and something. But we're going to figure that out eventually and we're going to work on that. Then, you know, Sunday night a call-in stream and thing. You know, me need a next number for the next phone there. Because you see when me use a channel phone take call, all 30 days after man still a call me, boy, stream I done long time. Like, it rough, man. So, the number there. You go up on the road tomorrow, sis?
No.
I need a next SIM for that next phone there. So I want 2 phone, but not the channel phone. Cause it man all. So me do call-in stream tonight, sis. And we done stream all 1 o'clock. All 2, 3 o'clock people are call me, you know. Amir, so good night.
Remember that.
Good night, Amir. Daddy loves you. Alright. So me can't deal with that, man. And then the message I'm come in 3 days after about the same stream. Rough. So with the call-in phone them now, I just call them and lock them off when they call on the stream. Yeah, truth, me can't keep up. Me's only one man, you know.
So you don't want to get rid of the next number and use a new one for the call-in.
Right. So I just want 2 different numbers for calling. So remember we have one already, you know. With the phone where you normally use. And remember they have a next phone that become available now. So we have 2 phones with 2 different chips on the channel phone. Like it rough sis man, and you know too.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it like the messages flood you.
It rough.
Yeah,
so yeah, peace. I'm not trying to make it work. I love funny, you know. But it's hard to keep up sometimes. That's the truth. No feel no way about it. Because I know I'm very thin skin, you know. You understand? But it's rough. Alright, peeps. Sunday night. Calling. Big up on yourself. We are talking about crime and violence affecting Jamaica and where we go from here. And what can be done. What are your suggestions and recommendations? Zane for treat with the problem. Zane Scotty I go in studio. Because the lag it again I go work. And thing. Shannon know say I might love to have fear from them time till now. That never change. You understand? But you feel strange. Cause you understand? Wanna for the better man. Backside too. I'm not cussing no more tonight. Peeps! Big up on yourself. You know what I mean? Walk good. Step with Jah. Safe travel up on the gravel. Oh, Scotty, if you tell nobody before me gone.
Good night, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your Saturday. I'll see you Sunday night for the call-in stream. I hope it's an interesting one.
Then you know if interesting, I mean I hope.
Interesting and entertaining.
Big up on yourself, Mr. Davis. Miss Funk. All of the people I'm gonna big up yet. Big up on yourself. At the same names them. Danny, big up yourself in a youth. Laden. Manners and respect, you know. Zane. J-Move 2470. Big up on yourself. We don't need some easy name for car. Black Champion son. You know, we're not clown son around town. Who else here? We don't try to show out some people before me left. Sean, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Digital Home Tech. Want to go on, broski? All is well. DS there. I don't know if DS there, you know. DS, big up yourself in the youth. Creations. I deal with. Watch the can keep up. James Bond, me good enough. Me know me a talk about it, sir. You alright, you know. Me say me can keep up. Then well say me the deaf. Peeps.
Good night, Miss Fox.
Big up. Sizzler, fan, me have an interview for you, you know. But me can't tell you yet. But me know you love to rasta them. So go on hold strain. Go on hold strain. Hold strain, mama. Hold strain. Peeps, big up on yourself. Walk good. Step with Jah. Safe travel upon the gravel. I'm out.
Thank you for tuning in. Like the stream before you go. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Remember to share the stream with your family and friends and browse the channel for more amazing content. Until next time, walk good, my friends.
Teach them. Hey, yo, hello. Send the message and make it reach them. It's Teach Them right here. Warlord representing.